You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Boxing Podcast. We're back. We're back up in this BI. It is what it is. Why did it turn purple? I gotta turn this color on this here. Yeah, man, salute to everybody, man, and the family, man. Happy Monday. Yeah, happy Monday. Yeah, man, I'm seeing, man, that doggone school don't start it back, you know what I mean? So, here in Florida anyways, after the holidays and stuff like that. So, happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody, man. I'm trying to change the goddamn color of the banner on the bottom. I don't know why is it showing purple. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. I'll figure it out. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see. Can I do this? No, I'll figure it out. Anyway, man, salute to everybody, man. Peace to the family, man. Once we get to 100, I will give everybody a round of applause. I'm sitting back. You know, I had went by a friend of mine's barbershop. It's amazing, man, because I sit back and like some of my closest friends are those guys and women, but who I've been knowing, bruh, since we were like 12, 13 years old. And then, of course, I have some friends that I've been knowing since I was like 7. And I'm not making this up. Like I'm literally, they listen to the show. You get what I'm saying? They probably listening right now or will be on later on. And I'm like, damn, dog, we grew up. I remember I used to come to your house. I used to come to your apartment. We were living in the projects, man. You know, because I was kind of like the youngest one in the projects of my age group. I was the youngest one, and of course, I was the smallest one. So, you know, all my brothers like 6 something, all on big dudes. But yeah, I used to like we be talking this shit. Man. They be like, they just tell me how proud they are of me and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, you know, we came a long way, man. Got a lot. There's a lot of our family members, whether they aunts, uncles, grandmothers, whatever. They're not here anymore. Friends are not here anymore, and you still here. So it's like, okay, it's always good to reflect. It's always good to reflect on life because we ain't here long, bro. We ain't here long. Them little 60, 70, 80 years we're here is nothing in comparison to how long we're going to be gone once it's over. You get what I'm saying? So. We talk about stuff like that. But what we was talking about was my partner, the old barbershop I used to go to, right there in West Tampa. It's a barbershop called Foster's Barbershop. You ever in Tampa want to get a haircut, you can't stop by though. You got to make an appointment. But Foster's Barbershop, and the old man named Foster owned it. And Foster was the first human being that ever cut my hair since I was first person ever cut my hair. Right? Foster passed away probably about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that, right? And my homie, He used to cut my hair and cut a lot of my friends' hair in the barber, in the locker room. We was in junior high school, and everybody used to go to the locker room and get a haircut. You get what I'm saying, from my homeboy Ben. So Ben ended up working up there with Foster before Foster passed away. They established a real rapport, and then he ended up buying the barbershop. His family, Foster's family, his daughters and stuff, sold him the barbershop, and he left everything the same. He just revitalized it, updated everything, kept the original seats, have the old razor blades. Barbershop been around since 1965. And he put a little hut, a little tiki hut in the back with artificial grass and stuff. All the football players come through there to get a haircut. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the local media and stuff like that. And so he told me, he said, look, man, I said, look, I'm looking to get a studio because I want to shoot. I want to start doing my podcast. I wanted to do it in the barbershop as well. That's what I wanted to do. But I said, man, I don't want to, I got to try to find a building, rent an office out and stuff like that. And he said, look, man, I remodeled the barbershop all because he want to do a barber podcast. He want to do barbershop, boxing, barbershop and sports, right? Football, basketball, stuff like that. But he said he want to do boxing as well, but he don't know as much about boxing as I do. And I said, well, look, man, that's what I'm trying to do. I just want to find a building I can go at. And he said, man, no, you can come up here. And bro, it's beautiful. The way it's laid out, it's beautiful. I'm like, damn, dog, this will work. So when I fly guests in from out of state to come in, I got a location where I can take them out and interview them live. True. Alberto say, Coach, when is the movie going on Tubi? It's not going on Tubi. It's not going on Tubi. Unless say Foster's on Main Street, Coach. Yeah. Foster's on Main Street. Absolutely. Yeah. That's my spot, man. That's my spot. We be up top. And on that end of Main Street, that's called up top. So, yeah, but yeah, man, I was just over there today, right across the street from the fish market. I was over there, on the fish restaurant, fish market. I was up there today, bro. I was up there about an hour talking to him, and we're gonna make it work. But the guy, what he say? He say, Coach, when the movie going on Tubi? Matter of fact, you can, if you want to see it, Alberto, you can go on my YouTube channel. Just type in the whole problems. Type in matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this for you right quick. Go ahead and do this for you right quick. Yeah, if someone can find it, someone can pull it up and find it. I don't know, Pauline or anybody in the chat, if y'all can pull it up and find it, just let them check it out. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. Turn this shit off, because that shit ain't doing that. Anyways, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Superman. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. You said, yeah, it should go somewhere. Yeah. No, what I'm gonna do, the feature film would be on Tubi. This year was just, this year was I had to make it a short film, but I got a lot of great positive feedback from it. So now I'm gonna do the feature film of it. We're gonna do casting and stuff like that, and I'm gonna get back to the shorts that I was doing as well, the little short comedy skits. I had just kind of like took a break because I was like doing a lot of research and studying on stuff, and I'm trying to put this class together to where I can show people how to show up and coming content creators. I kind of want to focus on Gen Z, so I kind of want to focus on content creation. A course, just a class, me teaching you personally, Gen Z. I kind of want to focus on them, Gen Z and millennials. So that's kind of like what I want to focus on, Gen Z and millennials. And I've been doing a lot of research on it, so I had to. It took a lot of my mental power to try to focus on that to get that done. So, but I'm still putting it together right now. Shout out to Arley Shoes, Miss Black Panther, Superman, The Natural, Candy Slim. John in the building, Daniel Agnew, my sister, Summer in November. Shout out to NPR. Who else we have in the building? Marcus King, real member, salute. Shout out to Claymore Rain, salute. Shout out to Claymore Rain. Shout out to Sparta, what's up? Dr. Mario, Great Gambino, salute, brother. Shout out to Great Gambino. Shout out to Brandy's in the building. Let's see, who else we have? Green Eyes P is in the building. Shout out to L. Harvey's in the building. Warlock Boxing. Big Stalks is in the building. True. Boy, there's a whole lot. Hey, look here, man. Look here. I want to tell y'all something. But somebody sent me, I see the picture that's floating around online where Tank got his hair in a ponytail and I didn't know, bro. I didn't know if that was weave or a wig or what. Then I saw a video. I say, bro, everything that's going on in boxing in America, the American boxing, everything I tell y'all, bro, is exactly what's going on. What did I tell y'all? I say, man, this stuff is just a big soap opera, fam. This stuff is just a big soap opera. This stuff is just a big soap opera, fam. Like, I really, and I'm loving it. I'm not complaining about it. It's like I really love what it is, where it's at right now. I love the boxing dads. Boxing would be nothing without the boxing dads, especially right now. I love the memes that the people be putting on social media of fighters and dads and this and that. I love the memes. You know, I love the going back and forth. I love the way they be the way they be threatening people online, talking about you better not come to the fight, you better not do this, and people, they act like they want to crash out. They act like they want to crash out over their favorite fighter to when it's actually time to crash out. Then they have second thoughts. True. Yeah, they act like they want to crash out. Everybody they act like they want to crash out online, but then then when they meet you, they offer to buy you a drink. So it is what it is, man. So yeah, but I love it. I ain't got no complaints, dog. I ain't got no complaints. None. I ain't got no complaints, dog. I love it, bro. I love the banter. I love the non-boxing talk. I love the gossip. The gossiping that's going on in boxing, I love it. I love the soap opera that's going on in American boxing. It's only going on in America. It ain't going on in the UK. It ain't going on in Saudi Arabia. It ain't going on in Japan. It ain't going on nowhere. It ain't going on in Mexico. It ain't going on nowhere but in America. And I love it. To this day. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, I love it, boy. As a content creator, you gotta love it. It gives me a whole lot more stuff to talk about. And then I'm starting to see the mixture of the boxing and in the entertainment world. So we got the boxing going on, but that has bled off into the entertainment world through different podcasts. You know what I mean? Like academics and Gilly and Wallow and this and that. So when Gilly and Wallow, they kind of like tie up, because Gilly they do boxing too. So they kind of like tie in, to the real boxing world with the entertainment and the hip hop and all that stuff there. Bro, to me, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's real beautiful. It's real beautiful. You get what I'm saying? I see it in hey, what you say, Dr. Mario say, it's not just American boxing. See transfer portal, Jimmy Butler, Tyreek Hill, a bunch of quitters and whiners. Oh yeah, you know what? Hey, Dr. Mario, I saw that. I saw what Tariq was saying, that, he want to leave Miami, or he was saying something of the sort, whining. Bro, like, you know what, man? Sports in America into today, like especially in basketball, it just don't got soft, dog. Bro, it just don't got soft. This whole cancel culture, the cancel culture stuff, bro, that came through with the past 4 years, it just seemed like this, and it all started up top from politics. The certain political party that's very powerful, and they was able to make corporations, come with DEI programs and just all kind of stuff, right? And everybody got so offended, and if you say something about the alphabet people, then we gonna cancel you, this and that. Then people coming on, they got to apologize and all that stuff there. The men wearing dresses and skirts. It seems like the sports have become more feminized. It seems like they don't effeminize, sports. The basketball players wearing skirts. It seems like they don't, the male boxers walking around with purses and loop earrings and lipstick and eyeshadow and all that stuff there. Like, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. I've been telling y'all this for the past couple of years, but I got attacked. But guess what? I'm not getting attacked anymore. Because as time go on, I am proven to be right. I'm like, man, this shit don't got cut coochie, dog. But you know what? Now I can sit back and complain about it, like like I used to. But you know what? I ain't complaining about it no more. I'm gonna just roll with the punches and have some fun with it and make a couple dollars at the same time. True. Some of y'all say, man, I hate to see Bill Haney talking all the time. I love to see Bill Haney talking all the time. Bill Haney is a walking content creation. Bill Haney, hey, shout out to NPR. He said, be careful, you on IG. Hey, that is true now. Hey, NPR, you right about that now. I'm on IG. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, Instagram, boy, they were, man, you just said something that violated our rules. I said, bro, y'all AI be canceling me, dog, but y'all don't understand context. But anyway, this is what it is, right? So I sit back, I listen. I love it, bro. I love it. I love what Mama Hopefield. I love Mama Hopefield be like, stop it. You know what I mean? Shakur don't want none of my son. He doesn't want none of my son. What do you think? You know what? I'm not supposed to say this. But one time, my son and Shakur were sparring one time, and Shakur likes to play like you're getting the best of him in sparring. He like to fake like you're getting the best of him, and then he like to sneak in those body shots. And he caught my son with a body shot so hard, that my son almost doo-dooed on himself in the ring. And when he came back, he told me, right? And he had to finish the sparring match up with Clint's butt cheeks. True. I said, I know this nigga didn't say, bro, did he say that? Now I know y'all know I ain't lying, because the video out there. The video out there when he said that. I got I got the video. I said, why would he say that? I'm like, oh my God, but like these dudes is zesty, fam. These dudes is zesty. Zesty, bro. Bro, masculinity has been destroyed. These dudes are zesty. My son had surgery on his testicles, on his left testicle. So now, that's why he wasn't fighting. I'm like, dude, why would you volunteer that information? You could have just said, yeah, man, my son had surgery, man, but now we'll be back fighting in such and such date. Why you ain't just say that? Why you got to be specific? Yeah, see, what happened was, one of his... He stopped, man. Let me stop, man. It is what it is, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, I like this. I like this little boy. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm having so much fun with it. Like it's very, very fun. I'm having so much fun with where boxing is at right now. I like it. I can't even front. I like it. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hey, shout out to my brother Ali. Ali, what's going on, fam? You know what I mean? Andy Payne saying, wait a minute, did Mama Hopefield say that for real? Yeah, absolutely. It's on video. He said it on video in the interview. I'm not. Let me tell you something. One thing about me, Andy Payne, when I say something, you listen. You can take it to the bank. Remember that song by Shalimar that came out in 1979? Take that to the bank. Yeah, you can take it to the bank, baby boy. When I say it, you know what I mean? Because 20 times out of 10, and you can't get 20 out of 10. I got the receipts. For real though. Nah, but he said it's out there. It's out there on social media right now. Anyway, let's get into the show. Lord have mercy. Is Devin Haney telling the truth about Teofimo Lopez? What am I talking about? This is exactly what I'm talking about. In a recent X post, shout out to X. In a recent X post, Devin Haney let his disdain for Teofimo Lopez be known. Devin spoke about how Teofimo talks badly about black people, but he need a black person for a payday. I'm gonna read the doggone. I'm gonna read the messages. Because I get a lot of. I like to see the boxing. I like to see the boxing matches on X. Formerly known as Twitter. I like Twitter better than I like calling it Twitter still. But I like to see the boxing matches because we got to cover the fights. See, we got to cover the fights on Twitter too. You get what I'm saying? We have to cover the fight. Hey, shout out to D Hall. D Hall, what's going on, brother? Shout out to D Hall, man. Y'all please subscribe to D Hall on the People Show. He do a lot of interviews over there. Y'all please subscribe to D Hall, the People Show. Hey, D Hall, drop the link on your channel, man, so people can check you out in the chat. Yeah, man. So, but you get what I'm saying though. So I like. Damn, I forgot what I was saying. Damn, what I was talking about. Oh, Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. Yeah, so I like watching the fights that go on X. It's funny to me. And guess what? I saw a video today. Shout out to Showbiz the Adult. I saw a video today that Showbiz the Adult put out there, right? Talking about Tank Davis's hair. He said, "I don't care. I don't care." Well, you don't care? What you mean? Hold on, wait a minute now. What you mean you don't care? He said, how did this go viral? Tank showed a video of him training. That didn't go viral. He showed a video of him doing push-ups, getting ready for the fight. That didn't go viral. But then Tank shows a picture. He did a media dump, and he shows a picture of his hair getting like, I guess he had to blow his hair out before it get braided or whatever. He blew his hair out and stuff like that, and this went viral. Like, what type of stuff is that? He said he didn't care. So I'm sitting there looking at this here, right? I said, now this is funny. Showbiz say he doesn't care that Tank Davis looking like a hoe out there with a perm. He got a perm. He got his hair blown out. It is what it is. I know I'm gonna get some flack from Tank Davis fans, because Tank Davis fans, Devin Haney fans, what's the main man there? Canelo fans, like they kind of, all of them kind of like the same. I don't know who's worse at times. I really don't know who's worse at times. All of them seem like they the same, right? And but Tank fans be in denial like a mug. Like, they can see Tank doing some of the most zestiest stuff. They'll be like, listen, they'll try to change the subject. They don't want to talk about it. So I asked myself this question. I said, okay, Showbiz saying he doesn't care. This ain't got nothing to do with boxing. But you know what? I know the question I asked myself? I said, what if that was Devin Haney that had his hair blown out with a perm and he took a picture like that? Will he take that same position? Guess what the answer will be? No. True. If Devin Haney would have did the exact same thing, and again, I don't give a damn about neither one of them. I don't give a damn about neither one of them. I said, Tank or Devin Haney. I don't give a damn about both of them light skinned and both of them rich. You know what I'm saying? Two light-skinned niggas that's rich. I don't give a damn either one of them, be honest with you. You know what I mean? So, but I'm just telling like it is. But if it was Devin Haney, man, bro, we talking about Devin Haney on it. We talking about Devin Haney on, man, you saw his wife went to go see Thugger 2 years ago and they was in jail. For real? Yeah, man. What I got to do with Devin Haney? Yeah, see, Devin Haney married a hoe. See, well, yeah, she she danced with Taz Angels now. And so I'm like, okay, all right. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is really what's going on. I'm like, okay, so this where we at. This where we at with American boxing. Guess what? I ain't got no problem. Hey, what you say? The Warlock boxers say they be deflected. But they be deflecting like a mug. Bro, anything Devin Haney do online, it go viral. It's the talk of the town. Hold on. Nando Ramos say, Bossa Ego did a 10-minute video on Tank's hair. For real? Hey, Nando, send that to me. What was he talking about? Well, now we know he took a picture of Tank Davis braids. Look at those cornrows. Look at those braids. The braids are giving off Allen Iverson vibes. I'm like, this nigga's a Bossa channel. Bro, listen, Bossa Shigo love Tank, bro. He love Tank. But I swear to God, listen, all jokes aside, I think, listen, I ain't never seen a man love another fighter like that, bro. The way she go, bro, when she gonna start doing videos about Tank cornrows, his braids and stuff, I say, bro, if she gonna look like he kind of sweet, I say, you know what, dog? I honestly think that he'll let Tank hit. I think he'll let Tank hit. I think if him and Tank, if him and Tank were together alone somewhere, if the situation was right, hey, shout out to G Funky. Yeah, I think if him and Tank was alone somewhere and the situation was right, you get what I'm saying, and they had one too many. I think I don't think he need one too many. He don't need to be on that. I think you know what I mean. I think he'll let Tank go to work. And what it say, NPR? You say KO Boston 86 is worse, coach. Well, KO Boston 86, I mean, I don't listen to the nigga content. That's another light skinned nigga too, but I don't listen to his content. But I ain't got no issues with him. But I know he's a flaming aerosexual. I know he's pro PBC. I do know that from the little bit I did see of him probably about a year and a half ago or something like that. But I didn't know he was like that on Tank. He like that with Tank too? Oh, yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Yeah, it is what it is. But I don't know. Some of these dudes, boy. Some of these dudes, I don't be knowing, boy. I don't be knowing. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, these niggas, I don't know, boy. God damn, like this what it is. And then guess what? They look at me like I got 9 heads. So the real man and the alpha male gets frowned upon. The real men and the alpha males gets frowned upon in the era full of sweetness. Full of sweetness today. You know, beta males don't like alphas. You get what I'm saying? So all the sweet stuff. When you got too much masculinity. Like, what's wrong with wearing purses? You know, it's nothing. It's not a purse. It's a merce. It's a bag. It's a bag for men. You know, like all this sweet shit, all this makeup and lipstick. You know, and then they want to come after a motherfucker like me. Like, yeah, man, you need to fall in line. Nigga, I ain't never fall in line with that whole ass shit.
True.
It's just gonna be me against the world. Then guess what? I'll be the last man standing. It's just gonna be me against the world. Cause I ain't compromising for nobody. I wouldn't give a damn. It's just gonna be me against the world, dog. It is what it is. I don't want to interview with these niggas anyways. I'm good.
True.
I ain't trying to get in your camp. I ain't trying to be your homies. I ain't trying to be your friends. I ain't trying to be your push your propaganda. I'm going to say what I want to say when I want to say it, and I ain't pandering to nobody fan base. And if they don't like it, they can easily unsubscribe and go somewhere goddamn else, because this ain't the channel for you. But if Devin Haney was on the picture with a perm, with his hair blowed out in a ponytail, everybody know what it'll be. So we got to keep that same energy. But here we go. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, somebody told me to go check my Instagram. I check it. I check my Instagram right now. It is what it is. But anyway, we can talk about Tank hair some other time. We can talk about the ponytail some other time. You get what I'm saying? We can talk about that some other time. I got to do a whole show. I don't know. I got to do a whole. This nigga. Somebody sent it to me. Oh my God. Hey, Nando, good looking out, fam. Hey, Nando just sent it to me. Oh my, bro, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. How can you not love what American boxing is at now right now? Bruh, long gone are the days of Marvin Hagler. Long gone are the days of Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, Aaron Pryor, Julio Cesar Chavez, Oscar De La Hoya, doggone James Like South Tony, what's my main man name? Hector Camacho, Julian Jackson, Terrible Terry Norris. Those days are over with. Mike Tyson, long gone are those days. Those days are over with. Bruh, if you came up watching boxing in that era, and then in America, and then you look at where it's at now, bruh, those days are gone. Those days are gone. Right now, we talking about purses. We talking about lipstick. We talking about perms. We talking about braids. We talking about doggone skinny jeans. This where it's at in boxing right now.
To this day.
This where it's at now. Them days gone. I've been telling y'all, fam. Shout out to my brother Damian Benning. Anyways, and in recent X-posts, Devin Haney let his disdain for Teofimo Lopez be known. Devin spoke about how Teofimo talks badly about black people, but he needs a black person in order for him to get a payday. Could this be one of the reasons that Bill Haney turned down the offer from Top Rank to fight Teo? Now, we do remember that Bill said out there on Knockout Boxing, he said, shout out to Knockout 86, somebody say he loved Tank, I bet he do. Anyways, you know what I noticed too? A lot of these, listen, this ain't no disrespect to my light-skinned brothers, no disrespect to my light-skinned brothers, but I'm talking about online. Online, seems like some of these light-skinned, not all, but it seems like a couple of these light-skinned dudes, they just be mad all the time. They be mad all the time, like just always frowning up, mad, face balled up. I'm like, damn, nigga, you light-skinned. Like if you were light-skinned in the 80s, like I didn't see light-skinned niggas mad and frowned up in the 80s because they was the preference. You were light-skinned, that's all you need to do to get a girl. Girl, he light-skinned. And don't mess around and have no cat eye. Girl, he light-skinned and got cat eyes. Oh, Lord, like that. Listen, all you have to do is be light-skinned, you can get a girl just like that. You ain't had to talk. No. In today's time, these light-skinned dudes they just seem like they be mad all the time, fam. Like, what y'all mad at, nigga? Y'all already light-skinned. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you was born, nigga, God, you was born with the complexion for the protection. Like, what's happening? Damn, man, I be sitting there looking at some of these dudes. I'm like, damn, dog, what's wrong, fam? What's wrong? What you mad for? In the 80s, shit, like I didn't see Al B. Sure, man. Al B. Sure, Christopher Williams, what's my main man name? El DeBarge, Chico DeBarge, all of the DeBarges, James DeBarge. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, fam. Now y'all lighten up. Damn, it's okay. These dudes, I think some of these dudes, I'm talking about some of these niggas online. I'm talking about like the online podcast, the light-skinned niggas with the podcast. It seems like they, it's like they be trying to overcompensate for something. Overcompensate. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, it's all right, my nigga. What you so mad for? Damn, it's to calm down. It's okay. It's cool. Even some of the fighters, some of the light-skinned fighters too. I've been noticing that too. Some of the light-skinned fighters, they always mad. Niggas mad, Devin Haney mad, Tank mad, Shakur mad. I'm like, what y'all niggas mad for? All y'all cute, got dimples. True. And you're rich. You get what I'm saying? Hey, I feel about Ali say, IC was an angry dude, coach. Hey, that is true. IC was angry. Because I see damn near white, though. I see damn near white, so he probably just mad like, God damn. I see really from Jersey. He probably mad just like, God damn, man. God damn, I'm so goddamn light-skinned. Like I see wanting to be dark-skinned so bad. That what that was. Because, I see wanting to be dark-skinned. That what that was. Anyways. But could this be one of the reasons that Bill Haney turned down the offer from Top Rank? Now, Bill did say that he turned down the Top Rank offer because he didn't like the deal structure. I think Bob said, according to what Bill said on Knockout 86 channel, he said that Bob told him that they wanted him to meet a threshold of 100,000 pay-per-view buys before they could start getting back-end money. Because let it be known. Truth be told, Devin Haney was getting a little bit of money over there from DAZN when they first signed him. He was one of them. Y'all remember when DAZN first got in the game? They was throwing out a whole lot of money, and Devin Haney was getting like $3.5-4 million for a fight and stuff like that. And sources say that DAZN lost a lot of money on DAZN. DAZN lost a lot of money on Devin Haney. I don't know how true that is, but DAZN doesn't give out a whole lot of money like that anymore. And I don't know if you noticed that Eddie Hearn don't spend money, and they don't do that anymore. They have learned their lesson. So when Devin Haney was having his spat with Eddie Hearn, when he was trying to get into the Joshua and Dubois fight, and he said, man, Eddie, prior to that, he spoke bad about Eddie, saying Eddie wouldn't even get me tickets and all this stuff there. He mad, he pouting, a little privileged light-skinned nigga pouting. Nigga, you privileged, you rich, you got money. What the hell are you complaining about? But anyway, that's how you niggas is today. But prior to that, when Devin Haney was the WBC 140-pound champion, Devin Haney dropped his belt. And what happened was he was supposed to fight Sandor Martin, his mandatory for the WBC strap. And they were trying to get, today's price ain't yesterday's price. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. So they trying to get that $4.5-5 million, anywhere between $4 to $5 million guarantee. And Eddie Hearn, they were like, no, baby boy, DAZN ain't going for that. So his fight ended up going to purse bid. So I know Bill think that, his son is the hottest in the game and there's a bidding war and all that stuff for him. Ain't none of that shit true. So Bob Arum, Top Rank, won the purse bid for like $2 million. It was like $2.2 million or something of that sort, right? Real low. So via purse bid, Devin was going to get 60% or 65%. And Sandor Martin was going to get 35 to 40%. So he just dropped the belt. And then he put out a tweet, yeah, man, Eddie Hearn wouldn't even bid for my fight. So Eddie Hearn put out a video and said, well, you're not committed to me. You're going around shopping your services to the highest bidder. So you're showing no loyalty to me. You want me to put my money up. It's like a girl, it's like a female. She wants this guy to be loyal to her, and she wants this guy to always fight for her love, but she's going around sleeping with third leg Tyrone, being with Shawty Big Nuts, sleeping around with hog head cheese, pork chop Willie, hobo Sam. So no, you going no, wait a minute, mate. You're going to third leg Tyrone, Shorty Big Nuts, hobo Sam, pork chop Willie, Chico stick, but then you get mad at me, when you are a damsel in distress, and I won't put my money up to try to win you over. And Ed Herb like, nah, you say you your own boss, you your own promotion company, why don't you bid on your own fight? True. You get what I'm saying? That's what Eddie Hearn was saying. So that's what happened with Devin Haney. He dropped the belt, right? He ended up dropping the belt because he didn't want to get paid that low amount of money. And I remember I asked Bill, I said, look, man, do you think that y'all stock has went down? Because it seemed like the Haney stock went down. Now, Bill is under the impression that his son is the hottest fighter in the game because he's the talk of the town. Everybody talking about him. I'm like, yeah, man, but they talking about him for the wrong things. His stock hasn't went up from promoters saying that, yeah, man, we want to throw all this big money towards you in order to make a fight. That hasn't buzzed at all. That hasn't buzzed at all. You get what I'm saying? Now we hear rumors that they're going to be fighting on BLK Prime. Like, shout out to the Duchess of the Wisdom. I thought Crawford had no broke them. I thought Bud had no broke them because they haven't did a big fight since between Terence Crawford and Adrian Broner. Between Terence Crawford and Adrian Broner, because AB made some good money over there, got paid a lot of money over there, and he didn't have one fight over there. So we didn't see that from them no more since. They went back underground and went to doing like the little local fights. The little local sports bar fights. You get what I'm saying? They went back to doing that, right? So, and then shout out to BLK Prime. Now they got my main man, B. Norman Sr., and Greg Hackett. Shout out to Greg Hackett, man, out of Philly. They gonna be throwing hands, you know what I mean, on February the 15th. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. But so now we hear rumors of that. I'm like, God damn. So, it kind of, you get what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and what Dollar Bill say, you dig? I really don't, you dig? I really don't know what's going on. Anyways. However, Teofimo Lopez openly displays his bigotry online against black fighters like Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and Terence Crawford. I have to wonder, could this be another reason why the Haneys rejected the offer? I'm going to show you where I'm going at with this. Devin also said Teofimo is begging black fighters to fight him for a payday. And it appears that this is true. See, in this era right here, you gotta walk that line with a slippery slope. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when it comes to fighting a certain fighter like Canelo, anyone that's deemed a threat to someone like a Canelo, his fans say, oh man, payday, you want payday? Oh, you really don't want to fight no Canelo, you just want a payday. And they pick and choose when to use that payday term. Edgar Berlanga fought Canelo, what he wanted. Well, we don't mind him getting the payday because that's a fight we know he gonna win. Jaime Munguia fought Canelo. Did he not want a payday? They didn't use that term with Edgar Berlanga and Jaime Munguia. They didn't use that term with John Ryder. Didn't no fighters want paydays? So payday is a deflection tactic to avoid fighting that person. Again, I don't give 25 fucks about Teofimo. I don't like the nigga. Fuck him. I think he's a bigot, my goddamn self. Now, I know for a fact here, based on all the stuff he said, say disparaging stuff, calling black fighters monkeys and stuff like that. I don't give a damn about no Teofimo Lopez or Ryan Garcia. The hell with both of them. You get what I'm saying? Far as I'm concerned. But I'm gonna put my personal dislikes aside for a moment. But when I hear dudes say, oh, he just want a payday, that means that you don't want to fight the guy. When I hear boxing fans say, no, you just want a payday, that means that you don't want your fighter to fight that guy because you know that fighter's a threat. Or you believe he's a threat. I listen to language very, very, very closely. Very careful. I listen to language, right? You get what I'm saying? We're gonna piss everybody off today. That's how I do it. We gonna piss everybody out. Coach Malachi don't pledge allegiance to nobody. I pledge allegiance to West Tampa, Florida, 1332 Main Street, Apartment B, West Tampa housing projects that are no longer there. That's what I pledge allegiance to.
To this day.
Debate. And I pledge allegiance to the people. Outside of that, I care nothing about no celebrities. I care nothing about no clouds. I care nothing about none of that. We care nothing about none of that, fam. We don't care nothing about that. I don't care how many Bentleys you got. I don't care who I don't care who your baby mama is off OnlyFans. I don't care how pretty your veneers look. I don't care how nice your purse is, how many diamonds you got in your teeth. I don't care nothing about none of that. If Coach Malachi ain't getting none of the money, the hell with you and your whole family, nigga. True. We don't do no meat riding. We don't do that, dog. Not over here. No, sir. No. We don't do that. We do not do that. And we not lonely. Guess what? We not lonely for no conversation. We good. Anyways. But Devin Haney, I think Devin Haney made a valid point. I think he made a valid point. 1 minute Teofimo Lopez is calling black fighters monkeys. The next minute he's asking those same black fighters for a fight. Devin Haney also announced that he's going to return back to the ring in March. Now there are speculations as to where and who Devin Haney will be fighting next. We know he won't be fighting on Top Rank. We know that for a fact. Bill ruled that out because Bob Bill say, you know what, Dollar Bill, if you want to fight over here at Top Rank and you want all of this money that we know you're not worth, I will get to the super chat. I see the super chat. That we know you're not worth. I tell you what, how much you want? Well, Bob, me being Dollar Bill, you dig? Dev is the hottest name in the game. It ain't gonna get no bigger than Dev. Dev is popping. If you type Devin Haney name in Google search engines right now, you're gonna see right now he's the most talked about fighter in boxing right now. I understand that, Bill. But just because he's the most talked about boxer doesn't mean that he can sell. It doesn't mean you're going to get these $5 million guaranteed from me. They're talking about him about gossip shit. They're talking about your son because he got his ass whooped by Ryan Garcia. I bet Ryan was on PEDs. I get that. They're talking about your son for bad reasons, for the lawsuit, for him dancing in the bowling alley, for him beating up, patrons at a carnival, and just all of those things, and they're talking about him because of you and this and that. It's not good, Bill. As a matter of fact, it's having the opposite effect of what you want. True. Yeah. Dr. Tony said, did you see Mike Carpenter say that Teofimo asked for a contract buyout ahead of his Matias fight? Yeah. I saw that. So anyways, it is what it is. So right now, man, it's shaking like booty meat. It's shaking like booty meat over here, man. shaking like booty meat over here, man. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? So it is what it is. So Devin Haney did announce that he will return to the ring in March. There is speculation as to where and who he will be fighting next. We don't know that yet. We know it won't be on Top Rank, as I said before. And Matchroom seems not to be interested in Devin Haney at all. Not for the type of money that he wants, right? So where do the Haneys go from here? I have no idea. You get what I'm saying? Devin Haney, the biggest boss in the game, DHP Promotions. So, they got the bread. They got the bread. They can make it happen. DHP, baby.
To this day.
The hottest promotional company in the game. They hotter than Top Rank. They bigger than, I don't know which fighters they got or which events they don't promote it. But, if you listen to Daddy, goddamn it, that's how it's popping. They're bigger than all of them. It's funny. They talk about, these Shea Butter Laptop revolutionaries kill me. They talk bad about white folks, how bad white folks is, and look how they be treating us, look how they be doing us. These rich black millionaires. Yeah, man, how they be doing us and treating us, and we got to be on cold. They talk about the white man in one breath, but then they get mad at the very same white man when he don't bid on their fights. Man, that messed up, man. Man, Master Charlie didn't even bet on my fight, man. That messed up. Master Charlie act like he was all right with me, but then goddamn me, he didn't want to bet on my fights. And I'm like, wait a minute, man. Hold on, man. You know, is the white man good or is he bad? Like, damn, y'all, hold on. You can't, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. You can't be talking about F Master Charlie, you know what I mean? And then in one breath, and then goddamn it, throw a temper tantrum when that same white man who you said was wicked and evil don't want to bet on your fight.
True.
Hey, shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Hey, Duchess, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Nigga, is we fighting the revolution or we not? What it is? What we gonna do? Because I'm confused. Anyway. Y'all confused. Anyways, now Haney did put out a tweet about fighting on BOK Prime, but I heard that he later deleted it. He deleted it shortly thereafter, right? I suspect. Now I reached out to the people on BOK Prime. I got Dad's number. So I reached out to him, asked him, and he didn't respond back. Well, he didn't really respond back. So, well, he sent me a message back. I haven't called him back yet. You get what I'm saying? But I want to confirm this. I want to confirm that they fighting on BOK Prime next. You know, I think that's a good move because at least they're gonna be over there with the brother man instead of the other man. If the other man don't want to treat you right, Devin Haney, then go to the brother man. If the brother man got the cheese that you need, then you probably need to go on over there. You feel me? Anyways. But he deleted it. But he deleted the tweet shortly thereafter, right? I suspect Haney will be fighting someone who's tailor-made for his style, which I think is the correct thing to do. Now, as for Teofimo Lopez is not a draw with his own people. Teofimo Lopez is not a draw at all. Everybody knows that, right? The Mexicans know it. The white man know it. The Africans know it. The Asians know it. Black Americans know it. Teofimo Lopez, when he fight, bro, I went to his fight last February at the MGM Grand. I think it was at the Michelob Theater or something like that. The Michelob Theater. And that business, and Michelob Theater hold like 6,000-7,000 people, maybe 8,000, somewhere up in there, right? Let me tell you something. That business was not sold out. I was there. This was Teofimo fought Jermaine Ortiz. Bruh, I was like, damn, this motherfucker, like, he can't draw at all. Fighting at Hulu Theaters in Madison Square Garden. Hollering about him and his daddy hollering about.
We did it first. And we motivate even the greats. This is different.
That's what him and his daddy hollering about. Hollering. Not hollering, not saying, not yelling. I'm saying hollering. You might say, Coach, why do you think T.O. don't sell? I don't know, man. You gotta listen. You gotta talk to him about that, man. His own people don't buy him. Now he Hispanic, right? He has Hispanic, right? Anybody buying Teofimo fights? Now, I hear the argument, well, T.O. had a whole lot of people. He had the highest rated boxing event show watch on ESPN. He had millions of eyeballs watching him on that. I said, yeah, you know, ESPN is a sports platform. But guess what? I said, yeah, but I've been to the venues he fought at. The man ain't selling nothing. I'm telling you, he ain't selling nothing. I was there. And we know doggone, he was fighting at Hulu Theaters before that. Hulu Theaters. Or what I like to call the Hula Hoop Theater. So let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean now. You get what I'm saying? So Teofimo's not even a draw with his own people. So he does need a marquee name fighter in order to make money. That's any fighter though. Most fighters need a marquee name. Most of them, right? Teofimo let it be known that he's being paid crumbs over at Top Rank. Remember he said he ain't never made no more than $1 million at Top Rank? You get what I'm saying? They can keep these black fighters. I don't care. If Top Rank care about the black fighters, they can have them. I don't care. He wouldn't have thrown a temper tantrum. He mad. Don't be mad at Bob Aaron because you Hispanic, right? If other Hispanics don't rock with you, T.O., if they ain't buying your stuff, don't get mad at Bob. Don't get mad at me. You might want to talk to your people.
True.
Talk to your people. Guess what? They buy Canelo fights. They buy Canelo. And guess what? Now you over there training with Canelo. Hopefully, you can get some of that Mojo Jojo by training with Canelo. Now you over there with Canelo. You get some of that Mojo Jojo by training with Canelo. Then hopefully some of that can rub off on you. Hopefully. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I just got to say. Now I'm gonna tell you the fight. I'm gonna tell you the fight I want to see. The fight I really want to see is the fight between two bigots. Maybe Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia can fight later on this year. And guess what we're going to label this fight? We will call that fight the Battle of the Bigots. Do you think that Devin Haney is right about Teofimo Lopez begging black fighters for a payday? Or do you feel that Devin Haney is just being petty because of Teofimo's comments, or maybe Devin Haney is just ducking the smoke? Let's give everybody a round of applause. I have a feeling that this subject matter is going to piss off a whole lot of people, but Coach Malachi do not care. I pledge allegiance to no one. No boxing fan, no boxers fan base. We don't care nothing about that, right? We're gonna call it the way we see it. We don't care. Anyways. Also, you can get the merchandise on CoachMalachi.store. Go to CoachMalachi.store, get the merch. Also, sign up to become a member of the show. You can also, when you go to Coach Malachi, also you can sign up for my newsletter. That's so anytime I go live or have any news or any information that's dropping about what programs I'm gonna be coming out with, you will get an email before anyone else get it. You'll know ahead of time. So shout out to everybody in the chat. We finna get into the show. I cannot wait to drop these phone lines. But before I drop these phone lines, boy, I gotta go ahead and show y'all a little something. It is what it is. But we gotta say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I say that sarcastically for the Hamanites, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Hey, man, shout out to Curtis Robinson, man, for becoming a member, man. Salute to you, brother.
Hey, okay.
And shout out to Flex. Flex, what's going on, brother?
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that half for, bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Flex say salute, coach. In chat, fam. Hey, man, shout out to Flex, man. Flex, you ought to know what time it is. Let's go ahead and hit my main man, Flex. Flex, let's go ahead and hit Flex with the Huggy Bear, man. Where my main man at? Here you go, right here. Let's go.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage.
Hold on, sorry about that, y'all.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Let them dudes, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, right now we gonna hit everybody. We ain't sparing nobody. Tank gonna get a little bit. Devin Haney gonna get a little bit. Teofimo gonna get a little bit. You know, we spreading the love over here. It is what it is. We spread the love. Yeah, you know, we ain't taking no prisoners today. We ain't taking no prisoners. You get what I'm saying? We don't care about no fanboy YouTube channels. Get what? You can meet right all you want. Get what? We right now. What my main man Trick Daddy say? You know, he came out with a song. There was a group he came out with called the Dunk Riders. It was him. I forgot who was a part of the Dunk Riders, man. Y'all in Dade County, y'all know what I'm talking about. I forgot the young brother he signed. They had the Dunk Riders. They ain't make but one album, right? But they got a song called, well, it's a special way I fold my flag. And now I bust your head if it's about that cash. Matter of fact, I need to play it. Give me a dickie, I don't need an outfit. Let me see. A 305 fitted just to match my kicks, cause bitch, I'm live. Bitch, I'm live. Fuck the other side. And I said twice. Fuck the other side. Yeah, we give a damn about the other side. I can tell you that right now. But I'm telling you, we give a damn about the other side. Let's go ahead and hit it one time.
I'm on my way, nigga.
Yep. There it go.
Fuck the other side. That side ain't shit.
We don't give a damn about the other side over here.
Niggas can't fuck with me.
Now it's a special way I fold my flag. And I bust your head if it's about that cash. Give me a dickie, I don't need an outfit. No, a 305 fitting just to match my kicks. Cause bitch, I'm alive.
Yeah, and I can't even lie. You can tell by my red ass eyes that I'm high. I'm doing sign language, screaming fuck the other side. Flogging ass niggas, they ain't nothing but some lies. We beat niggas and have bitches like guys. Them boys in that all black wine. Mouths get wide and ditches get dug. And bodies get left in the middle of the club. And yeah, we love drugs more than any other. Guns standing from the ceiling to the motherfucking floor. And we get it and we it from the stove. Leaving the White House with a dicky full of blow. My nigga.
That's a special way I fold my flag. And I'll bust your head if it's about that cash. Give me a dicky, I don't need an outfit. A 305 fitting just to match my kicks. Cause bitch, I'm alive. Fuck the other side. And I said twice. Fuck the other side. Yeah, this bitch deep smelling like a pound. And if you really want it, you can get it right now.
Yeah, man, we ain't like that's what we be on over here. We not trying to conform to nobody. We're not doing that. Shout out to Jamie. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What it say, family? He say it's all duck talk. He say that Haney's always duck the smoke from Tio for some reason. Hey, you know what? Hey, Jamie, check this out. I remember, man, for the life of me, bro, like why Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez have not fought yet. Yeah, Iceberg. Yeah, that's right, Iceberg. Good looking out, fam. Iceberg. That's who it is, Iceberg. I have no idea. There's no reason. Both of these guys are at 140 pounds. Both of them are at 140 pounds. There's no reason why Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney should not have fought already or should not even be trying to fight. It doesn't make any sense to me, Jamie. I'm just being honest with you, bro.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. Because I want to see that fight. Irregardless of how I feel about Teofimo Lopez personally, that's besides the point. I don't know the man personally. I just judge him by his comments. And based on his comments, I don't like him. I used to like him, but based on his comments, I don't like him. But that ain't got nothing to do with the fight game. I ain't the one that's got to get in the ring and take punches from him. You know, I'm not a professional boxer. Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney are professional boxers. So why they not fighting each other, I don't know. But this is the era that we are in right now in American boxing. That's why I told you guys, long gone are the days of Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins, Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Aaron Pryor, Julian Jackson, Terry Norris, Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. I'm saying as it relates to over here in America. Over here in America right now, ooh, Lord have mercy, boy, like, boy, shaking like booty meat, boy. Shaking like booty meat over here right now, boy. Shaking like booty meat over here. Right now, this shit has become more like WWE. I don't even want to say WWE. It's more like TMZ, and I love it. Yeah, they want the TMZ shit. Let's give them the TMZ shit. I ain't got no problem with it. Let's give them what they want. Let's give them what they want. All right, anyways, it is what it is, man. Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. So, I mean, that's just reality of the situation, man. Shout out to Gloria Day and the Fabulous Set Trips.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard, they be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
Yeah, I need a tune-up, man. Yeah, I think somebody said, shout out to the Butcher. Shout out to the Butcher. He said he thinks Devin Haney ain't ready for Teofimo right now. He probably need a tune-up right now. I agree with that. I think he needs a tune-up right now. I agree with that. You get what I'm saying? Because I think they need to stay away from a puncher. Teofimo is a boxer puncher. He's very athletic. He has pretty good timing. And so, you know what? You get what I'm saying? Like, but we still should get that fight this year. We still should get that fight this year. You get what I'm saying? Like, we still should get that fight this year. Like, for real, though. You know? Let's get ready to get into the show right quick, man. Shout out to the Face of Boxing.
Hey. Yeah. Ooh, that look good. Hold on.
Shout out to the face, man. Shout out to the face, man. It is what it is, man. You know, see over here, see our faces boxing. This is what our faces boxing look like over here, dog. See what I'm saying? You know, skinny jeans, perms. You get what I'm saying? That what it look like over here. We on some gangster stuff in America.
True.
You get what I'm saying? We with it over here. We with it over here now. We with it over here. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get ready to get into the show. But before we do, Lord have mercy. Before we do, I want to get into the show real quick, and so I can drop these phone lines. But before we do, we gotta get it cracking, man. Y'all know what time it TI is.
Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfuckers.
Came outside today, water on water, water. However you wanna play, choppers on choppers, I live at the bank, commas on commas, yeah. Paper route, Frank, hundreds on hundreds, yeah. Hey. What's that round my neck? Baggers on baggers, yeah. Just fucked up a check, fashion on fashion, yeah. Mansion party, nothing but bitches on bitches. Bad, smoking smartish, why they shaking ass and titties? Shake it. Yellow, rose, white, gold. I got on 3 tones, chocolate bit, super thick, in a
Let's talk. Let's see. I got another. Is this a message from Steve Kim? Okay, yeah. Steve put out another post. Let's go ahead and put that post up. Might want to read this one here too. All right. Let's go. Let's get it into the show. Now, which one I'm on Twitter. Let's go back. Let's go back to where I was at. Hold on. Go back to where. Okay, cool. Here we go right here. Let me show you guys this here. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the show. Let's blow this up. I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping or nothing of that sort. Devin Haney is replying to a tweet from Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, and we on Twitter right now. This is what American boxing has consisted of as of late. January the 3rd, or that was 3 days ago, he said, Devin Haney said, march on back. Teofimo did not like that announcement. He said, without Teofimo, he said, you punk bitch. So Teofimo Lopez called Devin Haney a punk bitch. It's amazing. Teofimo talk bad about black fighters, but yeah, he got a picture of Muhammad Ali as his thumbnail. You can't make this up.
True.
You call black fighters monkeys, but yeah, you got a picture of Muhammad Ali, a black fighter. Why you even got a picture of nobody look like you? Interesting. All right, anyways, why he ain't got a picture? Why he ain't got a picture of doggone Canelo? Just asking, Teofimo. Just asking, right? Anyways, let's continue. So Devin Haney replies back. He said, you talk about black people, but need a black person for a payday. And then he called him a bitch ass boy. Lord have mercy. That's some suburban cursing right there. That ain't even no hood cursing. That's some suburban cursing right there. Then he told Teofimo to stay off the pills you love so much, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. Let's go on over here and see what else we have. Then then Devin Haney says right here, Teofimo got the nerve to try to offer somebody something, but he out here begging. I told that NIWGA that he gonna fight for peanuts long as he with Bob. I'm making real money. Now Devin Haney say he making real money. Devin say he making real money. That's what he say, right? This guy right here say you're admitting that you ducked Haney without trying. Okay. People leaving comments, I'm pretty sure. He said Haney just ducked Teofimo Lopez. This guy said, do you think they did a poll. This where it's at. Do you think Devin Haney can beat Teofimo Lopez? 59% said no. That's where we at in boxing right now. Somebody put a baby duck emoji. You know what I mean? This guy said you got beat the F up. They show him when Devin Haney got dropped by Ryan Garcia. This guy say Teo isn't even as consistent. Okay, this guy say ducking in 4K, scared to fight another Hispanic. All right. This guy said, yeah, making real money suing people. Devin Haney, but they be on Devin Haney bumper, dog. They be on Devin Haney bumper. Anyway, that what Dale say, right? That what Dale say. All right, that what Dale say. Hold on. Boy, they be on Devin Haney bumper, boy. Lord have mercy. And I think Bill Haney said that the reason why they're not fighting, they turned down the top rank deal was because he didn't like the deal structure. Let me know if you can hear this. Again, I do not own the rights to the materials for education purposes only. I had a video already, but this is Aki TV, so I do have a video where he said it, but I forgot exactly where it was at. But Aki did the video on it, so let's go. Let me know if you give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear this. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it and make sure. Wait till I see a thumbs up. Because y'all can't hear it. Okay, y'all can't hear it. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem. I got it right here. I got it right here. Don't worry. I got it. Don't worry about it, fam. I know how it is. Shit is. I got it right here. Shit. Might as well. Shit. I'm gonna play it right now. Okay, here we go.
Breaking news. So Devin Haney announced his comeback. He said that he's going to be back in March. Interestingly enough, BLK Prime revealed that Devin Haney is going to make his comeback on their network, meaning they not done with boxing after Terence Crawford fight against David Evanesian. Now this.
All right, so according to Aki TV, well, I remember I told you guys. I think Devin Haney posted that on Twitter, but it got deleted. But according to Aki TV, BLK Prime did post that Devin Haney is going to be fighting over there in the next fight. So he's going to be over there on BLK Prime. All right, cool. So some people say, I remember Crawford fought over there. They said, what they say, MLK Prime. They said they had every name in the book when Crawford fought over there. So I want to know if they're going to keep that same energy. Because when Crawford fought over there, all the aerosexual YouTube channels, they're like, man, they were pro-black. Now, BLK Prime is a black company. Was started by a black guy by the name of Dez. I talked to the guy, right? The Shea Butter Lifetime Revolutionaries, who were pro-black, pro-PBC, well, we got to ride out him because he's a black man. But as soon as a black promoter to come in by the name of BLK Prime said that they were going to, do a fight and have Crawford fight over there, that one fight David Evanesian, them same Shea Butter Lifetime Revolutionaries, them same so-called pro-blacks started to attack black. True. They started to attack black. 1 minute they pro-black, the next minute it's time to attack black. I'm confused, dog. I'm confused. I'm just saying. Now, Jabba the Hutt and the Butter Biscuits were the main ones defecating on BLK Prime when Terence Crawford fought over there. He fought David, David Avocado, David Avasneesian, David Amnesia, Bozy Ennis was saying that, Bruce Ennis was saying that. I said, okay, well now that the LDBC's very own Devin Haney, because he is LDBC based on his dad with him, so, all of them very own, now that he fighting over there on BBL Prime, they know what they said, they called it BBL Prime, they called it, Optimus Prime. They called it everything but BLK Prime. They were pro-black loans in PBC. Soon it went to another black company. They disrespected BLK Prime left and right. Now that Devin Haney is going to fight over there, I don't know how true this is, but if Devin Haney fights over there, I want to know where Jabba the Hutt and the Butter Biscuits keep that same energy. True. And I would be the one to hold their feet to the fire because I'm gonna pull up all those receipts that they said about Crawford when he fought over there. And guess what? We gonna keep that same energy. We not sparing nobody. Nobody gets spared. I don't make no money from none of these niggas, so I don't give a damn about none of them. I'm telling you right now. I pledge allegiance to none of them. We ain't getting no money together. The hell with you. True. I don't need no favors from you niggas. If you niggas ain't gonna do nothing, we ain't gonna get no money. I don't care nothing about you. I'm just being honest with you, bro. For real though. You know what I mean? Your celebrity don't mean shit to me. Anyway, let's continue.
Shocking to hear since people was under the impression Turkey is taking over the game and Devin Haney having a good relationship with Turkey, meaning they're gonna work together. but clearly that's not the case. And after Devin Haney said that Eddie Hearn is a snake, that completely shut the door there.
Yeah, that's when he said Eddie Hearn was a snake. And they thought, see, that's what it was, right? They thought, okay, Turkey Al-Sheikh was supposed to pay Devin Haney a boatload of money just to see him come back and fight. Turkey Al-Sheikh like, nah, baby boy, I ain't in the business of throwing no money away. Like, I ain't finna be paying you no $5 million guaranteed to fight no whole head cheese sandwich. It don't work that way. Like, if you want my money, you want to fight somebody. So they was under the impression that they thought Turkey Al-Sheikh was going to come through like Captain Save-A-Ho and save the day. Turkey Al-Sheikh like, look, man, I ain't no fool, baby boy. I'm a billionaire for a reason. I'm a billionaire. You get what I'm saying? So now we ain't doing that, So, but anyway, let's continue.
Matchroom. Devin Haney is also suing Golden Boy. At first, Bill Haney revealed that they suing Golden Boy for faking the pay-per-view numbers with Ryan Garcia. However, now Bill Haney is backtracking. He's saying that he's not suing Golden Boy for faking the pay-per-view numbers, even though he believes they did, which doesn't make sense. Then
so he said, now all he was homeboy now IKEA TV was at the dinner with Bill Haney last year. Hey, shout out to Casino. I don't know if you remember when Bill Haney, the dinner that I got invited to, had that dinner in when Devin Haney fought when he fought Regis Prograis. No, that was 2023. When he fought Regis Prograis, and they had a dinner, and it was Bill Haney, IKEA TV, Blue Blood Sports TV, shout out to Blue, Ringside Danny, all over eat dinner with Bill. Bill had them all at the table, like it was the Last Supper, all the different content creators out there. Bill went live on the camera, showed the video, showed everybody faces like, yeah, they at the table with me. You get what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I swear to God, bro. Damn, boy. Listen, I thought about that, right? I say, man, Bill is real slick. I say, man, something like everybody was smiling, everybody was happy. You get what I'm saying? Everybody was like, we had the Benny Hunters. We had the Benny Hunters eating. Like, it was like it was the Last Supper. I say, damn, I missed that dinner, man. I missed that dinner. I had an opportunity to be there. Anyway, let's go.
Revealed that they suing Golden Boy for the $1.1 million fine they received from the New York State Athletic Commission, because that money should have went to them instead of Golden Boy. But if that's the case, why sue Golden Boy? Why not sue the New York State Athletic Commission?
Hey, it sound like IKEA TV don't turn no bill, cause IKEA TV down. IKEA down with he down with the dude who gave him his start, Dante's Boxing Nation. Dante the one gave IKEA his start. And I remember he used to be hosting like videos, doing videos on Dante's Boxing Nation channel. And then he broke off and did his own thing. So they kind of like together. So they kind of like together. You get what I'm saying? So, it seemed like he kind of turned no bill now. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. They was in love. They was in love just a minute ago.
You suing the wrong person if that's the case. Therefore, Devin Haney not working with Turkey at the moment in time doesn't surprise me at all, since Turkey main alliances are Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, and Eddie Hearn, Matchroom. On top of that, Turkey is only interested in making mega fights, and since Teo turned down his offer to fight Devin Haney by claiming that he's not ready yet, apparently Turkey has nothing else for Devin Haney.
All right, so Teofimo the one turned the offer down. I remember that. Said somebody he wasn't ready or something of that sort. Now Teo fans are saying that Devin Haney ducking doggone Teofimo Lopez. And I'm like, man, well, but they forget. Listen, Teofimo had the opportunity to fight Devin Haney early in the year, and last year or whatever the case may be, and he turned it down saying he wasn't ready yet. Now I don't expect them to keep that same energy because Teofimo fans hate Devin Haney. I get that. And Devin Haney fans hate Teofimo. I get that. So neither one of them are going to keep it a bean. You know what I mean? But the reality of the situation is that's what happened. That's what happened. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let's continue.
That being said, Bill Haney came out revealing why they're not working with Turkey. He said he thought and he was under the impression that Turkey was going to come save boxing by paying fighters their worth, the proper guarantee amount, which by doing so will eliminate the greedy promoters.
No. So he said, I keep saying Bill Haney said he thought that Turkey was going to come through and save boxing by paying the fighters, what they're worth. The market dictates the pay. It's called supply and demand. If there's a market that justifies the type of money that you want or looking for, they act like Turkey Al-Sheikh is like how the Zone was when the Zone first came in the game. That dude do his research. The Saudis do their research. You can't get mad at them. Okay, alhamdulillah, because you Muslim. You got the Arab religion. You don't pick up the Arab religion. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what you want to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you don't pick up the Arab religion. And so you think, yeah, man, I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah. You Muslim, alhamdulillah. Yeah, brother. You dig. Dev, the hottest name in the game, Turkey. And see what we looking for, right? We look for like about $5-6 million guarantee. You do know that he the youngest undisputed champion. And the Saudis look at the Americans like, and brother, what's up, Hakeem? Yeah, man, these Americans, they talk too much. I know. Did you hear this foolishness? This guy think that we don't know any better. They think we're dumb. They think because we live in the desert, we're dumb. They think we don't do our research. Yeah, I know, Hakeem. Just let them talk. Yeah, you dig and see what it is now. See, Dev, Dev got a Rolls Royce, and his girl, he got kids from Taz Angels. You get what I'm saying? So that's how we do it. You know what I mean? Like, and we taking care of Golden Boy with the lawsuit and Ryan Garcia with the lawsuit, but that ain't got nothing to do with the business we doing, me and you. And see, the thing is, he like, no, I only have money for this fight. If you can now. The money it has to make sense to both sides. You can't get mad at the person who put the money up and say, doggone, you thought he was going to save today because he don't want to give you the money that you feel that you're worth. Okay, well, again, if he don't want to put that money up that you think, of course, now if you talk to the fighter or if you talk to the fighter's dad, their sons are worth $20 million. If you let them tell it, that ain't how it works. Just because you say that ain't what it is. They looking like, man, no, man, we gonna look at the books and see what's happening. Dude ain't no Joe like that, but let's go.
Guys, with what Bill Haney had to say. By paying fighters their worth and the proper guarantee amount, which by doing so will eliminate the greedy promoters. I'm gonna leave you guys with what Bill Haney had to say. Check it out.
Work number one, right? And number two,
listen. No,
100 to 150,000, that ain't nothing for y'all, right?
Listen, what I'm saying is that ain't nothing for us. Dude ain't never did it. He ain't never did it.
But y'all ain't got nothing better on the table, Bill.
No. Listen, dog, you just said that. First you said that we don't have nothing on the table, and the man came out and said that. I'm telling you, every promoter called me. We got fights on the table with everybody. Everybody want to see Dev. But when
who you got better than Teofimo right now?
You said better than Teofimo.
What's the better fight for y'all than Teofimo right now? What's the bigger name? What's the bigger name y'all got other than Teofimo?
But listen, let me tell you this: any fight that a guy that we ain't getting robbed, dog, that getting robbed, where then the pay-per-view comes out.
Check this out. Did you see how Bill Haney deflected from that question? Check this out.
Said that we don't have nothing.
Again, I don't fuck with neither one of these niggas. I don't knockout boxing. I don't know him, and I don't kick it with Bill like that. So I don't play at least neither one of them. I don't give a fuck, but I got to call the way I see it though. So, anyway, let's go.
By paying fighters their worth and the proper guarantee amount, which by doing so will eliminate the greedy promoters. I'm gonna leave you guys with what Bill Haney had to say. Check it out.
Work number one, right? And number two, 100 to 150,000, that ain't nothing for y'all, right?
Listen, what I'm saying is that ain't nothing for us. Dude ain't never did it. He ain't never did it.
But y'all ain't got nothing better on the table, Bill.
No. Listen, dog, you just said that. First you said that we don't have nothing on the table, and the man came out and said that. I'm telling you, every promoter called me. We got fights on the table with everybody. Everybody want to see Dev.
Okay, so Bill say that they got fights on the table for everybody. Everybody want to fight Devin Haney. Everybody want to see Dev. So the question that follows up is say, okay, who you got on the table then outside of Teofimo Lopez? Let's see, does he answer the question?
But what
who you got better than Teofimo right now?
You said better than Teofimo. What are you talking about?
What's the better fight for y'all than Teofimo right now? What's the bigger name? What's the bigger name y'all got other than Teofimo?
But listen, let me tell you this: any fight that a guy that we ain't getting robbed, dog. That getting robbed, where then the pay-per-view comes out, and then you don't know the pay-per-view, and they send you something on a letterhead that say you didn't meet the threshold, and then each promoter come out and say he doesn't sell. Man,
check this out. Now I'm gonna tell you what Bill talking about. They want a certain amount of money. Right? And Bob Arum like, no, I ain't paying you that kind of money. Devin Haney ain't worth this kind of money that you want. I'm not paying you that. What I will do is them extra $3, $4, $5 million you want, I give you this guarantee. I give you $1 million, hell, maybe even $2 million, $1.5 million. I give you $1.5 million, $2 million guarantee. But if you want the other $3.5, $4, $5 million or whatever, you can get that on the back end. But the back end would kick in as soon as you hit 100,000 pay-per-view threshold. If you sell 100,000 pay-per-view, you have to hit at least 100,000 pay-per-view buys. That's so we can break even, make our money, and then you can get that extra $1 million. What's left over? The back, but they call it back end money. Then you can get that. Bill Haney was smart. He said, "No, we ain't taking that deal." Bill was smart not to take that deal because he know they're not gonna sell that. He know Devin Haney ain't gonna sell no 100,000 pay-per-view buys. They did 150, according to Dan Raphael. They did 150 with Lomachenko. Then right after Lomachenko, he did 50,000 with Regis Prograis. And then right after Regis Prograis, they did over 100. They did like 200,000 or 300,000. I don't know exactly what the number was, but I think it was over 200,000 pay-per-view buys with Ryan Garcia. You get what I'm saying? So the guy who wasn't a big name, Lomachenko had a pretty good name. And Ryan Garcia had a bigger name than Lomachenko. But Regis Prograis ain't got no name. So now it's just Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, it did 50,000. So they know this dude don't sell. They know this. But let's continue. So Bill is like, if I take that deal, then we'll never get the extra $3, $4, $5 million on the back end. It ain't gonna be no back end there because we're not gonna sell that. And what Bill is saying is, what these promoters do, they always report you. They always report to you false numbers. Let's say you did 500,000. They'll say, man, they ain't do, man, the fight, man, they ain't do but 250,000. They ain't do but 250. No, that's all it did, dog. 250, dog. You needed to meet the, And he's saying that we have no way of knowing because all you can do is audit the books. So Bill Haney was suing Golden Boy in order to see those books on the pay-per-view. Now he's flipping and saying, well, no, we ain't suing for that. We suing because we don't understand why New York Athletic Commission gave y'all $1 million. We feel like the $1 million should have came to us. Well, you got a problem with Athletic. Why you suing Golden Boy? Golden Boy didn't make a ruling for themselves. The Athletic Commission granted Golden Boy that ruling. So shouldn't you sue the people who granted it? It ain't like Oscar paying himself $1 million. You went to, when Ryan Garcia got suspended and he got fined $1 million and all that stuff there. The New York Athletic Commission ruled that the Golden Boy suffered damages and they should get paid. And $1 million, I think that came from Ryan Garcia person, something of that sort. So now they flipping it doing that. But let's continue. That's what Bill is talking about.
Oh, man, knock it off, man. I thought the dude Turkey was coming to make boxing where you didn't have these problems. So this guy is lying.
They can't just lie to you. That's a no.
So he said, I thought my man Turkey was coming to make sure that boxing didn't have these problems. This man lying. Now, Turkey is your Muslim brother. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. That's your Muslim brother, right? Now you saying your Muslim brother lying? I'm just asking a question. Your Muslim brother lying because he don't want to overpay you. Y'all think Turkey Al-Sheikh just this dumb raghead dude from the desert. He don't want to pay you the type of money that you want. So now he lying. Your Muslim brother now. Let's go.
ESPN can't just lie about their numbers to y'all and still.
Okay, what are you talking about? They can't lie. What are you talking about? They can't lie. If they're the promoter, then they send you a letterhead. You don't see nothing from ESPN.
Those are network. Those
No,
are
you don't
network
see nothing.
Bill, you
Listen,
can't.
dog,
They can't lie to you.
Listen. Let me tell you, KO. You're a reporter. You're reporting. You're not in the boxing business. You're just reporting what you see. I'm telling you, King. I'm telling you what's going on. And to every guy that's fucking with it, we are independent. You know what I'm saying? We got our own shit. So I'm telling you, I'm saying this, that fighters is getting robbed.
Now, Bill Haney is not lying about that. He's not lying about that. You know, because these promoters, they do all kind of shady stuff. The promoter's job is not to pay you. Their job is to make as much money off you as they can. It's supposed to be what the promoter owes no obligation to the fighter outside of getting him fights. But it's up to the promoter to make as much money off of that fighter as he can. It's the job of the manager of the fighter. It's the job of the manager to make sure that he can get as much money for his fighter that he can. That would be Bill Haney's job as it relates to Devin Haney. That's his son, but he's the manager as well. So his job is to extract as much funds from the promotional company as he can. The promotional company's job is to give you at least the amount of money as they can because they want to make the most money. That's what that's about, right? Pay you to the contract. I'm not saying that we're going to give you a contract to make $10, but we're going to try to pay you $5. No, the promoter's job is to pay you what they are contractually obligated to pay you. Don't pay me less than the contract. So that's what it is. Bill being the father and the manager and the president of DHP Promotions, he's trying to get as much money as he can. And Bob Bam like, nah, that ain't happening, baby boy. You know, we ain't finna lose no money on that. Turkey Island Sheik like, nope, alhamdulillah. Nope, we're not doing that. So now your assalamu alaikum brother lying. Wow, woo. Can't make that up.
You know what I'm saying?
Who robbed y'all? Y'all got robbed when y'all fought alone?
Let me tell you what, you're getting robbed when they never tell you, they never prove what the numbers is.
I got you, but y'all already did business with Top Rank. Did they rob y'all in the Loma shit?
You know what? We did business with Top Rank to beat Lomachenko. We did business with Top Rank to become undisputed. We did business with Eddie Hearn. We did business with Oscar De La Hoya to be in the driver's seat, that we get a fair deal, that we know what time it is. 100%. So the upfront money, the guaranteed money is what Turkey brings to say y'all stop arguing. So do want to say, so wait a minute.
So this is what it's about. See, Bill ain't no fool. The money is in the guarantee. We don't want to deal with back-end promotions. Now, you go to the PBC, it's back-end promotions over there. Look here, baby boy, check this out. Ain't nobody complaining at PBC. Yeah, that's because they got a non-disclosure. They got them non-disclosure contract. Nigga, you say anything bad about the PBC, goddammit, well, your ass gonna be in court. We suing your ass. Get on here? You better not be complaining. Yeah, man, I'm still riding in the bro here. Don't worry about that. Errol Smith paid, he ain't complaining. Tank Davis ain't complaining. The Charlo brothers ain't complaining. Caleb Plant ain't complaining. Dave Benavidez say he love what PBC is doing for him. That's why I can't get mad at y'all. You know, the David Benavidez fan, man, Canelo ducking to Dave Benavidez. Dave Benavidez said he's happy with the arrangement that's going on with the PBC. So I seriously doubt if he wanted to fight Canelo. But I just, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, you get what I'm saying? So Bill, no, he don't want the back end. The back end ain't guaranteed. Bill want that up front guarantee money. If Turkey Island Sheik don't want to give it to you, ooh, that's something there, bro. That's something. True. Let's go.
So wait a minute. So
did Top Rank rob y'all with Loma, Bill? That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
They robbed y'all. So the numbers that they told y'all was fake.
Yeah, listen. I mean, what do you?
So Bill's saying that ESPN, he's saying Top Rank robbed them on the Lomachenko fight. He's saying that the pay-per-view numbers that they reported, 150,000, it did more than that. Does Bill Haney have any proof that it did more than that? I'm pretty sure he don't, because if he did, he would have sued them with evidence. Let's continue.
Well, do you think it was more than that? You know the numbers that they came out with. That's what you thought it was?
And guess what? Bill Haney still did not answer the question. The original question was, who do you have on the table outside of Teofimo Lopez that you're going to fight next? Because Bill said that there's a bunch of promoters hitting them up, wanting to do business with them. But he still have not answered the question. So he do so much talking that we don't totally forgot about the original question. It's called filibustering, and it's called redirecting. Redirecting. Let's go.
Yeah.
What did they say the numbers was?
150,000.
Okay, so 150,000 with Lomachenko, and Lomachenko had been on pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, no, he had never been on pay-per-view before y'all.
That was his first time on pay-per-view.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, that's even more. So we had been on pay-per-view and he hadn't?
Y'all, Lomas was y'all first pay-per-view fight too.
No, it wasn't. We was on there with Cambosos. Twice.
No, one of them
that wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It was free for me here in America, ESPN.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was for me.
Yeah, it was free. Yeah.
I didn't pay for it on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, we did a live fight party for that fight. We didn't pay no pay-per-view for that fight over here in America to see Devin Haney fight George Cambosos. If you had an ESPN subscription, you was able to see it.
No, it was sold. It was sold on pay-per-view. Well, it might have been sold on pay-per-view in Australia because it wasn't on free TV in Australia.
Yeah, it was free over here though.
Okay, well, I don't know. Well,
no, but what I'm saying is they robbed you with Loma? They robbed y'all pay-per-views with Loma?
Well, I thought that it did more than 150,000 to me.
See what he said? He said they robbed you with Loma. He came back and asked him that question again. Originally, he said, yeah. This time he say, well, I thought it did more. A thought is an assumption without an actual fact. That's what a thought is. I thought it did this. What are you basing that thought on? Do you have anything substantial to substantiate your thought? Do you have any proof or evidence? No, I ain't got no evidence. I just thought. I'm assuming that it did. You know, a thought is an assumption. I'm just assuming that it did more than that. Okay, cool.
It was a bigger fight than that, Kale.
So then why not sue them if you felt that way?
No, because you can't sue them because they're sending it to you on letterhead. They're the lead promoter.
He can't sue him because he don't have anything tangible. You need something tangible in order to be able to sue. He can't prove his claim. You get what I'm saying? So, Teofimo Lopez. Gonna drop the phone lines in 1 minute. We're going to rock out for a while today. Teofimo Lopez. You guys know that Teofimo is getting paid crumbs at Top Rank off of what he say out of his own mouth. So he's a Hispanic that can't sell. Teofimo Lopez, right? He can't sell a lick. I think Teofimo has Honduran. He's from Honduras, right? Descent. The Hondurans ain't buying his fights, right? So it was just your local. This is an article written by Steve Kim. All right, so let's see. Steve Kim said it was just your usual boxing banter on X this past weekend. Devin Haney, who has now fought since facing Ryan Garcia back in April of 2024, announced that he would be returning to action in March. To which Teofimo Lopez responded by challenging him to a fight. Now, this being modern-day boxing in America, I gotta say in America, there was no way that Haney and Lopez would actually square off this spring. But in recent weeks, the two have been pretending to want to fight one another with supposed offers and counter offers. But Steve Kim said, now this being modern day boxing. So this is what modern day American boxing is at. It was just your usual boxing banter on X/Twitter this past weekend. Devin Haney, who has now fought since facing Ryan Garcia back in April, announced that he would be returning to action in March, to which Teofimo Lopez responded by challenging him to a fight. Now, this being the modern day boxing in America, modern day American boxing, there was no way that Haney and Lopez would actually square off in the ring this spring. But in recent weeks, the two have been pretending to want to fight one another and supposed visible offers. Well, I sent them an offer. How'd you send it? I sent it on Twitter. True. I tweeted him that I want to fight him. That was the offer right there. And then you got all these dudes make a video. Yeah, man, Teofimo sent them an offer. He turned it down. That's how we get boxing. This how we get boxing cracking in America. You know, tweets and stuff like that, right? Tweeting, it is what it is, right? So Steve say they are probably no closer to facing one another than they were a few years ago when they were moving up the boxing chain. The reality is that Haney's 2025 debut will be broadcast on BOK Prime. Remember them? He say it was reported a couple of weeks ago that Top Rank was planning a March 15th date for Teofimo Lopez against former 140-pounder champion Super Matias. Neither was truly in one another's plan for the next bout. But in today's game, boxers have to give the impression that they are the ones that are trying to do everything in their power to face the biggest perceived threats, and that that is their rival who is doing the ducking and dodging. So what he's saying is, no, I sent him a tweet. Did y'all see the tweet? It got 200,000 views on Twitter. I told him I wanted to fight him. So Devin Haney fans and Teofimo fans be arguing back and forth, and these Devin Haney and Teofimo male groupie channels will be making videos saying, man, Devin Haney, Teofimo ducking Devin Haney. Man, Devin Haney ducking Teofimo. And that's what we got going on. They sent contracts back and forth on Twitter. True. That's American boxing. That's it. We get more fights on Twitter than anything. Just gotta throw that out there. You get what I'm saying? So now, Teofimo Lopez is saying now he's mad. He's trying to get out of his contract with Top Rank. Devin Haney said Teo got the nerve to try to offer somebody something, but he out here begging. I told that ninja that he gonna fight for peanuts as long as he with Bob. I'm making real money. I don't know how much money he gonna be making now, but we'll see. That isn't to say that Haney and Lopez haven't faced quite an opposition. To the contrary, both have some notable names on their ledger, which is true. Both Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez have some good names on their resume. Can't take that from them, right? They do. And both of these guys are accomplished professionals. But when it comes to one another, it's become a battle of egos and clout. A high-profile pissing contest. Today's young stars in America are more apt to tweet at one another than to throw punches in one another's direction. I totally agree. By Sunday morning, Top Rank caught some of the shrapnel from this conflict as Lopez tweeted out this. Hey, Top Rank, what's my buyout? Now he on Twitter. Why would you go on Twitter and at the people at Top Rank? This is how much of a clown Teofimo Lopez is. He's a real clown. Why would you go on Twitter? What's my buyout, dude? You know the people who run Top Rank. You're assigned to them as a promotional company. You have their phone numbers. You sitting there air clowning, sitting there trying to show, yeah, man, he trying to get out of the contract. You saw he sent Top Rank to tweet on Twitter. You know how dumb that is. Why would you try to reach out to your boss? That's like you having a job, right? Let's say you work at a job at Amazon, and you got a manager that you work for that hired you, in the warehouse, and you go on Twitter, hey, Amazon, my manager, look, man, when you gonna give me a raise? And what's my buyout? I'm ready to leave. You do know you can go to their house. You know where they live at. You know their phone numbers. You can talk to them. That's not available to the public. I mean, they do the real clown. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's continue. So he said, hey, Top Rank, what's my buyout? Just a question. Also, I respect if you reply here and not around the corner. Thank you, and have a first blessed Sunday of the new year. You try to. Oh, so here you go. He said Lopez 2 lackluster efforts against Jermaine Ortiz and Steve Claggett in 2024, but shutting down plans to fight two more times by the end of the year. This was supposed to be a year where Lopez stayed active, sharpened his tools, and raised his profile. Boy, this right here is hellified. Call black fighters monkeys, but he got a picture of Muhammad Ali and black fighter as his thumbnail. Let me get her drop these phone lines. This do something else. Hey man, what y'all think about this bullshit, man? So Devin Haney gonna be fighting on BOK Prime, and Teofimo Lopez, he got a thumbnail of Muhammad Ali black fighter who he called monkeys. He got a black thumbnail of Muhammad Ali. He's hollering about he want to leave. He want to buy himself out of his contract on Top Rank. Teofimo fans saying they ducking. Bill Haney saying that we ain't taking the Top Rank deal because they can lie to us about the pay-per-view numbers, and he still ain't answered the question of who Devin Haney gonna fight next. That was the original question. So he deflected that. He started talking in circles. He started filibustering, and he redirected the question somewhere else. Knockout totally forgot the original question. Maybe he answered it later on in the interview, but we'll see. But anyway, man, phone lines open, man. Y'all can call the old boy, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Let's get it.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, that's where we at, dog. That's where we at. I love it. Boy, Lord knows I love it. But this shit give me so much content to talk about. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach. Talk to me, brother.
Man, Tio and his dad, man, they delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when they talking, I kind of just ignore him because they'll say one thing and then Bob will come out and say another.
Yeah.
Like how they talked about the deal for Devin Haney. Bob came out and he told the details, and he told Tio like pretty much like, I'm not putting you on pay-per-view without Devin. You know what I'm saying? Like you need Devin to be on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? And I think Bill's whole thing was we went to the Turk so that you can get what you want and I can get what I want, but you don't want to go over there. You know what I mean? But Bill talking in circles, I think he just kind of fucked that all up. But yeah. I think that's what Bill meant. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he meant to say that Turk was a liar. I think he meant to put it out like Turk is here to, to fix this issue, but you want to go over there to Top Rank and shit. So Bill kind of fucked that all up. I don't think he was calling Turk a liar, you know what I'm saying? Because on the Boxing Voice, he said that they was happy with the deal and they agreed to it, but Tio didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he'd turn around and say that, the Turk is being unfair or whatever.
No, that's what he said,
then,
though.
Like
No, but that's what he said.
I know.
I hear what you're saying. But he said that out of it. What he meant and what he said was two different things. That's what he said. Basically, I think he's talking about after the Tio fight. After the Tio offer, he wanted to do, okay, once Teofimo turned that down, he still wanted Turki Al-Sheikh to fund their next fight. I think that's what he was talking about. And Turki Al-Sheikh, like, nah, the only fight I got money for y'all for is if it's a Teofimo fight, a big name. I'm not gonna pay you any other money to fight hog head cheese. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna speculate on that. That's fair if that's the case. You know what I mean? Because, right now that's the way the boxing market is, and that's for everybody.
Yeah.
Including Canelo. Like, they didn't want to pay Canelo $30 million to fight Charlo. So that's including him. And I don't think he's going to get that $30 million to fight William Skull like he's asking for right now. Like, I don't think he's going to get that. But that's what he's asking for. He's trying to fight Skull right now for that $30 million. So we'll see. But the boxers got to wake up. It's the matchups that's going to dictate the money. Today's boxing isn't yesterday's boxing. And Ryan Garcia versus Tank proved that. Y'all got paid because of that matchup. You want to get this type of money, you're going to have to fight this matchup. And, the boxers that's not willing to do it, you're not going to get paid. You know what I mean? I think Tank going to have a wake-up call with his next fight, and so is Dev and all these other guys. You're going to need to fight these other dudes to get the money that you want. You know what I'm saying? But Tio is just delusional. You telling Eddie, why don't you give us the $20 million that y'all offered Tank? Like, that's delusional, man. Like, nobody's going to pay you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
no, you're right about that.
Here.
Y'all ain't no Tank.
Yeah.
Tank. Y'all ain't no Tank. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah, they just delusional. So you gotta blame this shit on Tio, man. They think that they worth something that they're not. They're not worth nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad. It's unfortunate, but you ain't worth shit, bro. You gotta take the Bernard Hopkins route and fight any and everybody, and do it the hard way, and then eventually, hopefully, you come out on top. Like Bernard did. But you're going to have to do the James Toney and the Bernard Hopkins. And
them days over with. Them days over with. Them dudes right now, they want it fast, microwave, and they want to. It's a whole show I'm going to do on that topic right there, but I'll let you wrap it up.
Yeah, but that's what T.O. got to do, man. You're going to have to just shut up and fight, bro, and just, handle your business in the ring, and then the payday is going to come with it, man. Unfortunately, because there's something about you that the world don't like because you ain't selling nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Talented fighter, but you're not selling nothing. So that's my call.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah. Yeah, listen, I want y'all to hear something too from. I found a video from Booger Ray. And I think you guys gonna like this. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's going on, Coach? This is Bernard Hackett. It is so funny how the boxing world is starting to wake up to the game that Bill been playing so long, and he's stuck looking for a fight.
Oh man, Bernard Hackett, what's going on, man? Hey, what's up, brother?
It's amazing how this world comes full circle. Just about a month and a half ago, Bill was like, we don't reduce ourselves to fighting certain people. And we think we got more publicity, like I said, than Bill's mandatory fight. We the ones that told Bill, why not reach out to MVP Promotions and see if they want to do it? Why? Because a Paul is actually putting on fights that financially is so big where he could cover what Devin wants. And like he said, we little. So we ain't gonna argue about what the numbers look like. We just want to fight Devin. But now he done backed himself in the corner to the point where he gonna be fighting Ronald McDonald, or he gonna be fighting Grimace, or he gonna be fighting Wendy from the food commercials, because ain't nobody else gonna be there for him to fight.
Man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been hearing that, man. The type of money that they want, no one is willing to pay them that kind of money that they want. Like the Zone is done. Eddie Hearn definitely, he's done with it. Turk Al-Sheikh, from what Bill is saying, hey, look, man, the man we know he got money for certain fighters, but we ain't finna be paying you all this money. Like this is what I've been hearing from different places, from the top ranked side. I ain't saying no names, from the Matchroom side, from the PBC side. Like I had a lot of people call me, and they like, man, they feel like that they overvaluating themselves. Like, now we supposed to be getting big money, and he's not that. He's not that appealing like that.
I mean, the only fight that they want to even think about big money for is with him and Ryan. If Devin was this face of boxing like he thinks he is and his father thinks he is, then they would have took the situation where after 100,000 you get paid.
Yeah.
When you look at Canelo, when you look at Gervonta Davis, their checks coming in. Like I said before, even one of them could be fighting Jeffrey the Giraffe and they still gonna get their money. Devin needs a dance partner.
He do.
He needs a dance partner.
He do.
And I honestly, this is all jokes aside, I thought that Bill Haney had enough professional acumen about himself that he would have said, hey, my mandatory ain't gonna get me what I want. I got a young fighter that's making noise about us fighting, and it's catching wind. And I think Bill knows enough that boxing is just like pro football. They look at the different outlets that say who the top players to see who they're going to draft. We had more back and forth going about Jalil and Devin fighting than he had for his own mandatory fight.
Yeah.
I just
talking about Sandor Martin.
Sandor
Martin, yeah, when nobody talk about him.
Correct. And like I said, Bill had the opportunity. They opened the door. Like my son said when he talked to you, I watched that interview. He thought Bill and it was throwing a layup. The layup to get both people paid.
Yeah.
But we realized Bill didn't throw a layup. He just fumbled the ball out of bounds.
I mean, I don't know, man. Bill say so much stuff, man. Bill, 1 minute he over here, next minute he over there, next minute he deflected, next minute he filibustering. I don't even know.
He's
man.
the king of deflection. We know Bill is the king of deflection. As I call him, big ass pimp, he's the king of deflection. And by no means is he gonna let his bottom B get touched without getting the money that he thinks he deserves. But you've been on the block too long. Everybody done had it, so you got to reduce her price.
But that's the but that's the duty of a manager. He's the manager. He wants to get as much money as he can for his fighter. In this case, his fighter would be his son, right? That's his job, right?
Yeah, but at some point, when you see the stock isn't rising and the other fights that are being put together are financially rising and stock fighting, you got to fight somebody that puts your stock back in play. And if I'm looking at it logically, even he said, I'm going to use his own words. Man, y'all not ranked. Y'all, they're high enough for us. But we were getting more energy for that fight. So if you can go to a purse bid for your mandatory, which it went to, and you wasn't going to get but a couple of 100,000 to $1 million, you could get more if you shop the fight your damn self. Like I said, Eddie a great businessman. Eddie don't care where Jaleel fight as long as Eddie getting his cut of what he doing.
Yeah.
He should have went to MVP and said, hey, MVP, we got a named fighter that can put us in a good situation. And like he said, he should feel comfortable fighting Jaleel. If he think that, then you get a quarter of what you wanted. And if you beat him, then guess what? That might put you back where you thought you could because you knocked off a young lion.
Yes, sir.
Look at the rest of the guys doing it. Javante Davis about to fight a young lion who actually is a champion but hasn't had that showcase piece yet. Shakur Stevenson about to fight a young lion. Once again, same situation. Good fighter, hasn't had the showcase piece. All of them are realizing when you want X amount of dollars, it's not going to always be the greatest fighter you can get, but it's the most intriguing fighter you can get that the fans will buy tickets for. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah, like Leonard Ellis say, it's about putting butts in seats.
That's all. It ain't about nothing else. If you watch NBA or NFL football or basketball, when they ain't got enough people, that's called a blackout. They go to another game.
Yeah.
He's about to start putting blackouts in boxing because they're going to go to another fight. He needs a dance partner right now. And once again, they can't say that we don't want to fight or we was clout chasing. We will still fight Devin right now. He said he's coming up to 47.
Yeah, but
nothing at 40.
but Devin Haney fans are going to say, look, man, your son is a prospect. You know, he don't bring nothing to the table. That doesn't make any sense. That's what they're going to say. You know, it doesn't make any sense right now.
Anybody Devin chooses to fight that's not a big name, and the big names seem like to not be fooling with him. My son is a bigger name than anybody else he's going to grab that's not a big name. And Devin know that. His father know that. It's a big risk, but it's also the thing you need. I think the young man that's getting ready to fight Shakur, that's a big risk fight for Shakur.
Yeah.
Even though he's a young, talented fighter, but the boy can fight. It's a risk.
Yeah.
Shakur's taking the risk. And then, like I said, Javante Davis is going to fight Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is a big risk, but he's taking it. These guys that are taking these big risks, they're the ones getting the big reward. It's like that veil that Devin and the rest of them had put over boxing, and the rest of them meaning a lot of other things that were going on over the years, that veil has been pulled away. Now the fans want to get their money's worth, either with the card or the fight.
Yeah,
you can't keep selling them undercard fights.
Yeah, it's a tough market over here in America right now.
Yeah, thank you. And the money being spread thin. If you're gonna put on 3 major fights by different promoters, you asking people to afford which one? They're not affording Devin Haney versus Joe Nobody when they could get they can get Tank Davis versus Roach. They can get Shakur versus Austin. I mean, those are your choices. You don't watch the worst 2 teams in the NFL play when the best 2 teams are on and they're available to watch as well.
I understand. All right, but listen, Bernard, man. Go ahead, brother. I'll let you wrap up.
Hey, hopefully Bill comes to his senses and pick up the phone and call Eddie because we'll fight him. We're not clout chasing. We will fight Devin, and I'm always gonna bet on the stoppage.
All right, shout out, man, Bernard, man. Thank you for calling the show, brother, man. I appreciate it. Hey, man, Bernard Hackett, man.
Show going, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's give Bernard Hackett a round of applause, man. Hold on, I got a call. Hold on, listen, I got a special guest I'm calling. Hold on. Let's get the super chat. Let's read the super chat.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Steve Kim, what's going on, brother? I got you on the phone on the show, man. Can you talk?
We did it first. We even motivate the greats. What's going on, Coach? Hey, I've been listening to the show, enjoying it as always. I had an idea, and as you were playing that Bill Haney soundbite,
yes, sir.
Here's my question to Bill. If you're saying that the pay-per-view numbers of your son's fights have been underreported or misrepresented, and you guys actually did more buys, that my son is a better draw than you think. We do make money. We are a pay-per-view attraction. Well, here's the question, though, Coach. Why doesn't DHP just promote off those numbers? Be the promoter. Put up the money. Control everything. So this way, you don't have to worry about the accounting. All the money and all the buys flow to you guys. They are promoters, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got an answer for that. I mean, the reason why is because they don't want to take the financial risk. If you know,
right? I mean, they always. It's interesting. They always talk about how great of a draw they are, and then you say, okay, well, let's do $100,000 threshold. Oh no, we can't do that. Why not? I'd say here, look, and I respect Bill and I like Devin, but they try to have it both ways. They want all the benefits of being a promoter, but they never take any of the risk. And again, if you're saying that the pay-per-view numbers that are being reported or put out or accounted for by the promoter, the ones that really promoted the event, are actually a lie, and you're doing much better numbers, and you're banking and you're grossing all these figures, well, you yourself should say, well, wait a minute. Why are we letting anyone else get a piece of the pie? You should do it yourself.
Yeah.
So bottom line is, you know, Bill needs to put his money where his mouth is like every other promoter, because all he's doing right now is basically putting his logo on a banner and saying that they are promoting. But again, I'll go back to the purse bid where he was upset that Eddie Hearn didn't put up any money for his son's fight. Right. He put up the same amount of money as you did. None. Nothing. Zilch. Not a goddamn thing, basically.
Yeah, so, yeah, you know, I always say that because, you know, Steve, I'm not going to lie, fam. I get a lot of calls, man, especially now. And just to the information that I'm receiving, it appears that the Haneys have boxed themselves in a corner. It appears that Devin Haney, that brand or whatever, their stock has fallen. And
yeah,
it like nobody no one is jumping to pay them the type of money that Bill and Devin Haney wants. You know, I heard him say what he said about Turk Al-Sheikh. Turk Al-Sheikh was willing to pay for him and Devin Haney and Teofimo, but no one is willing to pay you that same kind of money for whatever he was offering you to fight Joe Blow or whatever. You know, I just don't. That's what it appears. Now, Bill says, according to Bill, yeah, man, you know, they break the promoters are breaking their neck to try to get us to fight. And then when the question was asked, okay, since the promoters are breaking their neck to sign you to get you to fight, what big name fighter you had to fight next? And he deflected the question. He didn't even answer it. So
yeah, he's deflecting more than a hockey goalie. Here's the issue. If there is this incredible demand, which again, I'll take Bill's word at it.
Yeah.
Is BLK Prime offering a better deal as a platform than anyone else? That's the question. And again, I'm not ripping the fact that they're coming back there, I believe, on March 1st. Look, if that's the way you want to stay busy, you want to control your own opponent, you don't want to face a puncher. You know, me and Tim Bradley talked about it on this week's 3 Knockdown Rule. Make sure you tune into that, guys. We got very, very animated. And my view is this. It's easy to call yourself a promoter if all you're going to do is make a logo and stamp it on a T-shirt. Being a promoter actually means taking financial risk, organizing the event, executing the event, and then dealing with whatever financial ramifications are in play.
Steve, I'm glad you brought that up. So let the fans know this. The fans can hear it, but because you hear some of these only certain fighters, really American fighters. It's only coming from the American fighters. Because I don't hear I don't hear Joshua Usyk, Tyson Fury, Bukole, Daniel Dubois, Inoue. I don't hear nobody else talk like this but these guys over here on X. They say, well, I'm my own promotional company. I'm my own boss. Okay, what's the difference between a DHP, they their own promotional company, they their own boss, the youngest boss, the biggest bosses in the game, versus a top rank or a Matchroom or a Golden Boy? What's the difference between the two?
Well, nothing outside of everything. I mean, look, does DHP have a few fighters under contract that they put on undercards, mostly of Devin Haney fight cards? Yeah, I'm sure they do. But top rank Golden Boy, Matchroom, Queensberry, if you go onto the boxing calendar of ESPN or the Substack of Dan Raphael, you will see a regularly scheduled set of shows that take place all throughout the country and the world. They have fighters under contract, and they make fights, and they develop fighters, and it's not just centered around one opponent. So basically, when Devin Haney Promotion says, hey, we are a promoter, right, how many shows are you actually doing where Devin Haney does not perform inside that ring? I mean, it's really a vanity project. It's probably a way to, create an LLC. Maybe there's tax purposes involved. But again, if Bill Haney is saying that XYZ promoter, whether it's Bob Arum or Eddie Hearn, they need to pay my son and take the risk. Well, right then, he is admitting he is not the financier of that event,
right,
and he's not a promoter.
Yeah, and see, Steve, the pivot a little bit. I was reading your article on the show about Teofimo Lopez, right? I got to finish reading it.
Yeah, and by the way, you got to read the last two paragraphs. That's where I really deliver the punchline. Some of my best work, by the way.
The last two paragraphs. You say what you say? Forget Cambosos. Forget Cambosos. Huh?
Yeah.
That one there. Yeah. Forget Cambosos. Hold on, let me show it on the screen. Let me see what you say. Forget Cambosos. Lopez's toughest opponent has been himself. You say, anywho, to wrap this up, Haney will be on BLK Prime fighting to be announced, while Lopez will be lost in his own deep thoughts. They will, however, not be facing one another anytime soon. And see, Steve, that's the thing, right? When I had Bill Haney on this show last year, the question that I kept hammering, this was before the Ryan Garcia. I said, man, forget Ryan Garcia. The fight y'all need to be making is Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. In my opinion, Steve, I don't know about you, but in my opinion, because of the history that the Haneys and the Lopez's have together, the back and forth, the time that they was at the DAZN event and they had the camera there and they was going, and Teofimo C was like, your son's a bum, yo. He's a bum. He would tell Bill he was a bum, and Bill was like, get down when you get mad at. And what you want to do? You going to sign the contract and all this stuff there? I'm like, man, fans, that's a fight the fans want to see. I'm telling you, they want to see this fight. I don't know how much money it's going to make, but for some reason, Bill talked all around it. He don't want to. He talked all around it. Well, I'm serious.
They've been circling each other, and I remember. I think that was at a DAZN card in Fresno.
Yeah.
And they squared off. They're jawing at each other. I knew the fight was in trouble, and I knew that maybe Teofimo had jumped the shark when he actually said, "Well, I have more followers than you do," and I'm like, "Oh my God, this is like a battle between Instagram models."
I remember that. I
was just thinking to myself, what are we doing here? And here's the reality, and everyone talks about marinating fights. That fight has become that steak that you left on the grill for about an hour too long, and it's just like one big charred, hardened piece of beef that you can't eat. Because they both lost. They've both gone through a lot of things. In a way, it's kind of a smaller version of Tyson Fury against Anthony Joshua. And there was a peak value to that fight. And now, if they fight, there's still interest. But again, the fight's not going to mean as much as it would have, let's say, 2-3 years ago, Coach.
Steve, I'm glad you said something about that. You had discussions about this before. The state of American boxing. I don't say boxing. I say American boxing. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's only some of these American fighters who's supposed to be the marquee names, the usual suspects, the ones I like they like to tweet a lot and all this stuff there on social media. It seemed like those guys. It seemed like boxing has become a joke. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's tabloidish. It's TMZ-ish. It's cap, clout. You better not come to the fight. Don't be talking about Tank. Don't say nothing about Dale. This guy ducking this person. But neither of the top names are fighting each other.
No, I mean, look, I don't disagree with it. And the American boxing scene, I think it's become very repetitive and boring. There's not enough fights. I did my activity report for 2024 like I do every year. And, the Ring Magazine pound for pound, the current top 10, those 10 fighters didn't even average 2 fights each. They averaged 1.8. They fought 18 times total. So when you have your best, most elite, and popular fighters not fighting a lot or hardly at all, it impacts the sport. I mean, think about this, Coach. Has load management, which is basically a fancy way of saying players sitting out games, has it helped the NBA or has it hurt them? I think it's hurt the game.
It's hurt them.
Well, you're right. Well, it doesn't help boxing. I'll tell you that much.
Tell me, explain to the fans why the boxing has always been kind of, I want to say, top heavy. The top star fighters. Of course, we're going to get a bunch of the smaller name fighters fighting each other, but the top star fighters are the ones who kind of like, keep the engine running. Keep the people interested. And when you get the top big name fighters who hardly fight, they fight once a year. We see more fighting on Twitter than anything. So fans are stuck with talk about Devin Haney's wife going to see a rapper in jail. Devin Haney's wife just bought a Bentley. Devin Haney bought his wife a Bentley. Tank Davis, he just got his hair permed, and that went viral. Like, this is where we at right now. Long gone is something you told me, and I tell this to everybody. You say, I have come to the conclusion that I have seen the best years of boxing that I'm ever going to see.
I mean, the bottom line is this. Look, if I was lucky enough, as a child growing up to see Hagler, Hearns, Leonard, Duran, the Four Kings.
Yeah.
And then, relatively early in my run as a boxing reporter, and this is like pretty good amount of years now, I was lucky enough to be at a lot of the fights that featured the rivalries between Barrera, Morales, Marquez, Pacquiao. And I was lucky enough to see rematches and great fight series and true rivalries. We don't even get those anymore. We really don't. I mean, look, I don't want to be alarmist about it, but my job is to be honest.
Yeah.
If you look at the current trio, the quartet, what I call the four caps, Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, Teofimo, and Ryan Garcia, they're now into their late, one guy's 30, and everyone's in their late 20s, right? They're no longer really young. They're in their physical prime. They haven't fought each other that much. I mean, Ryan Garcia's fought two of the guys.
He did.
Chio's fought none of the other guys. And if you look at the actual schedule, so Devin Haney's fighting on BLK to get his feet back wet. That's fine. Tank is fighting Lamont Roach. Teofimo is fighting with Top Rank. And, Ryan Garcia's suspended. No one can tell me that's a great state of affairs right now.
Well, we waiting on the Canelo announcement, which I already don't wait on him. I don't know who he fighting. Crawford fight once a year. So it's like, bro, the time, in the name of the social media era that we're in, where everything is fast, like people will forget about you quick. If you have a fight in October, let's say you had a fight in September, and this is January, that seemed like that happened so long ago.
There's no doubt. I mean, look.
So if you wait longer than that, if you haven't fought in 11 months, 10 months, people they forgot all about you.
Coach, we're talking about a sport that is niche. We're talking about a sport that is not in the upper tier. It's not the NFL. It's not Major League Baseball. It's not college football. Not even the NBA. But we are talking about a niche sport, which is second tier at best in America. So if you really want to make headway and break out and be a transcendent star, I don't know if you could do it by your early 20s, already becoming a twice-a-year fighter the way Shakur Stevenson became. And I have a question for your audience. When Canelo Alvarez walks away into the Mexican sunset, who's the next true star?
Man.
Who's the next real pay-per-view franchise in this game?
We got
in North America.
We got Edgar Berlangos.
Yeah, you can have them. I mean,
hey Steve, this motherfucker. I say this man got beat by Canelo for 12 rounds, and this dude went on a world tour.
Could you imagine if he would have won just one round, how he'd be acting? I mean, I've never seen a fight where one guy tried not to win at all, but acted like he conquered the world. I think it's maddening, but that's the current state of affairs. And now I hear that Berlanga, I think I've read some reports, I think maybe Keith Idec reported on it, that maybe Berlanga is going to come back in February or March, and they're going to face some hand-picked guy. I don't get it.
They say Gabe Rosado. They say it's supposed to be Gabe Rosado is what he fight next. I don't know. That was a rumor.
I love Gabe, but I think he's about, a couple years from announcing his retirement.
He done retired already. Gabe Rosado retired. He retired his last fight. He's a commentator now.
Right, and he's done pretty well at that. I think the networks are part of the problem here. Yes, they invest some money into the sport, but when you do not have quality control and somebody up there saying, no, we need a better fight for our network, which nobody really has, to be honest with you. And that's been the issue. There has not been enough quality control or guardrails that protect the network and their subscribers. And that's why I often think, is boxing better off just having networks that don't have any deals and just want to show a few fights and tell the promoters, you're on your own. We're not doing an exclusive output deal. You better make some fights, bring other people to the table, or we're just not going to give you guaranteed money and dates.
Steve, I'm glad you said that. Top Rank, rumor has it, and I've heard this from several people, that July their contract is supposed to be up with ESPN. Where does Top Rank go next? Where do they go at?
Well, I've heard several different networks. I mean, obviously, the situation with the Zone, that's been reported. The question is, do they want or will they have an exclusivity? Bob has made it clear. Todd DeBuff came on the 3 knockdown rule about 3 months ago. He made it clear they would prefer for their company to have multiple deals, to have a network that does a developmental show, maybe another network that does higher end shows. So, because that's basically how they used to do it during the days of HBO and Showtime.
Right.
So what I don't know, and I've not been told anything definitively, is how much of that DAZN deal relies on them giving most of their content to that particular platform. But yeah, it is July where they will then end that relationship with ESPN. That is true.
What have you heard about the PBC? I know Tank's supposed to be fighting Lamont Roach, and then David Benavidez is supposed to be fighting David Morrell February 1st. Tank Roach March 1st. What have you heard about that? I see a lot of their fighters are fighting on other.
Really heard, Coach, I haven't heard that much more than anyone else. I don't really keep in track of that side of the street.
Yeah.
Look, will they try to survive? Yes. I keep hearing certain things about Al Heyman's health overall. I don't know how much of his health is tied into the future of the company or vice versa. But look, they have a couple of shows. You just listed them. Outside of that, I can't honestly tell you that I've heard of anything else moving forward.
That's a secret, man. I called Joe. I called the president. I called Joe Biden. I talked to the Secret Service. I talked to the CIA, the FBI, and they can't find out no information. So I'm like, if they can't find out no information, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't hear nothing, man.
Right. So that's where the game stands, and right now, for all the stuff that people complain about Turkey and Saudi Arabia, without them, a lot of the best fights that have recently been happening would not occur. And the other thing is, I'm hearing all these complaints about, well, those fights are in Saudi Arabia. Right. Well, for 40 years, the game of boxing took fights away from real cities, hometowns, local regions, where guys were real ticket sellers, and they kept taking them out to far-out casinos. So Turkey Al-Sheikh and that organization did not create this current marketplace. They are reacting to it.
Yeah.
So if you really want to blame anybody, all those fights that took place in casinos and empty ballrooms or no energy venues, which I've been to a lot of them, and I kept thinking, wow, just because you get 50 free hotel rooms, this is what you do, huh? I think some of the criticism of Turkey Al-Sheikh is misguided, given the fact that he is not changing the business of boxing in terms of fights not taking place in hometowns. He's just taking them out further out than what everyone else was the past 45, 50 years.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. Steve, where do you see the future of boxing in America? I feel like that the market has to reset itself. I will be glad when the older fighters retire, like the Crawfords, the Canelos. I think they're on their way out. We have the younger fighters coming up, the Abdullah Masons, the Keyshawn Davises, the Carmel Moultons, the Shakurs, the this and that. Ryan is still there, and so like where do you see it at? It's at a weird place to me. It seemed like I can't put my finger on it, man. It just seemed like it's more like love and hip hop to me. Like I have no expectations now. I'm not excited about none of these guys. I just want to go on and see the tabloid stuff, and that's it. That just seemed like where it's at right now. Am I misreading this, or what do you think?
Not completely. Look, boxing will always exist. It'll never go away, but it'll never really be fixed. It'll always exist in some sort of vacuum with various economic structures. Larry Merchant had that famous line years ago, ain't nothing going to save it, ain't nothing going to kill it. That's my view of it at this point.
I'm talking about in America. Boxing as a whole is fine. I love boxing. I love where it's at right now, but I'm saying in America, I remember America used to be like the beacon of light for boxing. The Mike Tyson days, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, Julio Cesar Chavez, Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell, those guys, Hagler, Hearns, Sugar Ray, Roberto Duran. It seemed like in America, it's a long way from that now.
No, it is. And I don't even know who's going to take the mantle. Yeah. Because the fact that even these guys in their early 20s who are really good talent automatically become twice-a-year fighters right off the bat, I said, we're killing it already.
Yeah.
If you go back, and I've charted this, I've written articles on it, I've studied it, guys like Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto, who were really, really franchise fighters, they all fought more than twice when they had their early titles.
Yeah.
They did. They actually put in a lot of work. And one of the reasons why Canelo's been able to be so popular is that he's had nearly 70 fights. He put in, you do something enough, eventually people will notice.
Yeah.
Winky Wright was a guy that nobody wanted to fight for about 8 years.
Yeah.
But eventually we saw him often enough. He became a recognizable face. He made some serious money at the end, but he could not have done that in this current system. In this current system, he becomes Demetrius Andrade.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it.
That's
and
true.
We're never going to have a year like 1997 when Oscar De La Hoya, as the game's most popular fighter, fought 5 times in 1 year, all title fights.
Yeah.
James Toney was the last guy in America to take non-title fights as a champion and stay busy fights.
Yeah.
Fighters either aren't willing to do it, or they simply can't, or their managers will not let them. And I believe over the long haul, there's a certain erosion to the business in America that's taking place.
Do you think so? What's the? Are you just waiting to see what's going to happen? It seems like the market is. Maybe I'm misreading it, kind of resetting itself. It seems like it's more diva stuff going on. Like right now, I'm telling you, Steve. It just seems like it's more diva stuff going on right now. A lot of these fighters.
It is, but look, I just report what happens. I'm just a guy that is an observer.
Yeah.
Have I long given up on boxing ever becoming a sport that is up there with football, the National Football League or even college football? Yeah, because I'm a realist. I think I know enough about this to understand the people that are involved, that boxing could never truly be what it once was. We have created a culture where fighters and managers don't think it's imperative that they fight more often, so they're not building careers. Promoters, they're in a tough spot. They don't want to lose money, so they don't build local draws anymore. They all go to these Indian casinos or these far-out venues that'll promise them 100 hotel rooms. And I think to myself, what is really the long-term plan here?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I've already, like I told you, I was fortunate enough to see a young De La Hoya, to see young Roy Jones, to see Trinidad, to go to the Garden. Think about it. When was the last time there was really a big Madison Square Garden show? Not at the theater, but the actual Garden. I live in L.A., Coach. There hasn't been a big-time L.A. fight in at least a year or two that really filled up the venue. There was the Terence Crawford fight in the summer, but they gave away a lot of tickets. We have to be honest about it. But there was a time when the Staples Center, at least once or twice a year, would host a big fight, and then a venue like the StubHub Center, or whatever it's called now, was used on a regular basis, and you could build stuff. Well, here's the issue now. Because of all the ticket giveaways that were going on during the PBC era during COVID, none of the promoters wants to go there now. And now I'm told, because of the union, it's too expensive. So I'm thinking, geez, LA may not have major boxing on a regular basis moving forward. How do you build a sport where LA and New York, the two major markets in America, do not do regular big-time boxing? Can you really grow a sport like that?
No, you can't. And we was talking about that when we was in that when I was in LA with you, and I think me, you, and Victor Conti. I think all of us was talking, and Maestro, and it's like it's a lot of these events, a lot of these boxing matches, these promotional companies, they give out a lot of tickets, comps. I mean, I don't know exactly how does that affect the fighters' pay. I don't know. But would it be wise for a fighter in today's time to take back end money?
No, it wouldn't, because there probably is no back end money to be had. I mean, if you're talking about, hey, I have to rely on a certain amount of pay-per-view buys for the upside to kick in, you better be very careful. You better understand the market. There is a lot of piracy, but I also think pay-per-views have priced out a lot of people. And we have to be honest about this. When people say, well, I'm not paying for that, that really means I'm going to get a stream.
Yeah.
And there used to be a time to steal a pay-per-view, you had to get a black box, the magical black box. Never saw one, but I heard about it. It was mystical. It was legendary.
I had one.
Yeah. And nowadays, all you need is a laptop.
Yeah.
Get a link, punch it in, and all of a sudden, the quality is much better than it was even like 10, 15 years ago with Justin TV. So even the pay-per-view realm is now been markedly affected, although it has to be said, certain fights, if they're good enough, they're not really that impacted by piracy. People are willing to pay. But I think that what has happened with the dilution of pay-per-view and it being so prevalent, you have just created a generation of fans who says, you know what? You're not screwing me. I'm screwing you.
Bro, like I'm bitter. I'm like, bro, listen, I've always bought the fights. But even me, I'm like, man, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I'm just tired, man. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of, look, I did not pay to see Canelo fight Jaime Munguia or Edgar Berlanga. I didn't pay for that shit. I'm telling you. I didn't pay to see when Tank fought Frank Martin on pay-per-view. I didn't pay for that. I'm a boxing fan that always buy the pay-per-views. I didn't buy them because I'm saying, you know what, man, they right now they're milking the cow. This is not a pay-per-view worthy fight. You're not going to give me a whole head cheese sandwich and say Canelo gonna fight him. A fight that we automatically know who gonna goddamn win. We know what it's going to be. We know stylistically this don't look right. We know what this guy's going to do. And you're trying to charge me $85, $90 to see this? Nah. So I didn't do no fight parties for Canelo. I didn't buy none of his pay-per-views. I didn't buy Tank. And guess what? When Tank fight doggone Lamont Roach, I won't be buying this one either. I'm not buying it. I'm telling you, I'm not doing it.
I mean, look, this has been like, it's that old saying about, how did the newspaper business, how did it get to this point? Well, it was gradual, and then it was sudden. You say the same thing for boxing. I mean, I used to write a lot of articles about what I felt was wrong with the state of boxing, the business of boxing, the way it was run. I used to really care about it. But over the last couple of years, I'm like, I'm old and lazy now. I'm just going to watch the fights. It's not my problem anymore. No one listened to me. They should have listened to me. I probably should have been made the commissioner of boxing. But everyone has, when you have an industry where there's no central organization or ruling body, and everyone is looking out for their own self-interest, this is what's going to happen. So the way I look at it now is, look, I have to watch the fights or some of the fights. That's still my job. But as for actually caring about it and being emotionally invested to the health of the sport, that's not my job. No, it really isn't. I've done the best I could. I've probably written about more hard issues, probably spoken about it more honestly than anyone else, probably made more enemies. But at the end of the day, where did it really get us? No one's going to change the sport because no one's going to give up their own self-interest. And that's kind of the way it is. And so I just live with it, and I just say, as long as the check's clear, I'm good.
Well, Steve, you fought the good fight. And they don't need to fight you no more. It is what it is. I feel like I've been on there 4 years now. I fought the good fight. I'm done. I haven't been at it as long as you have. I'm done. I see exactly where it's at in America. It's about the gossip. It's about the TMZ stuff. So that's why I'm shifting. I'm shifting over there. We're gonna cover some real good boxing. When we do have the good fights, I love the fact that Turk Al-Sheikh, we was able to get Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk twice. Steve, I want you to think about this. Listen, when Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder were both undefeated, they had an opportunity to fight each other to become undisputed. Even after Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz but won his belts back, they had an opportunity. Deontay Wilder, I remember it like it was yesterday, he called Tyson Fury out of retirement. Tyson Fury had 2 warm-up fights. Then they fought. I remember they were saying, Tyson Fury was saying, the pumped up middleweight, the pumped up, the bodybuilder did not want to fight, the hardest hitting man in the history of boxing, Deontay Wilder. I'm going to come do my country proud, do what Anthony Joshua was too scared to do. And they end up having their 3 fights. And Alexander Usyk, I think he was still at cruiserweight. This guy comes out of nowhere, and now Usyk he was undisputed, and we still ain't get a fight with Joshua and Wilder, and they had the opportunity to do that before Usyk did. That's amazing to me.
So this is what it is, and then now Lopez and Haney, they both think that they're Mayweather and Pacquiao, and they're more like Bobby Pacquiao and Jeff Mayweather. And so look, it's to a point. Comment on it. It's content for me to make a living with. But I don't believe that the game of boxing, at least in America, is ever truly going to be fixed. It'll forever be flawed. That's part of the appeal, because I think some of it's funny.
Yeah.
But I just think it's so funny that now Turkey is hurting boxing. And I'm thinking to myself, folks, you didn't see what was going on for 45, 50 years before Turkey? I mean, so he's the problem. It's one of the most dishonest agendas I've ever seen.
No, you know what it is? Us Americans, we like to whine, bitch, moan, and complain. That's it. So that's what I noticed. We like to whine, bitch, moan, and complain. Man, I don't like what Turkey doing. He met them button up, and I'm down with the PBC, and we waiting on Al Hammond. You do know that y'all hardly fighting. Like they don't care. Like it's just like over here in America, it seems like this beta male culture that we're in. Very soft, very sophisticated. Everything is soft now. American boxing is soft. Basketball is soft. If I look at you hard enough, it's a foul. Football, you can't play defense. It's just, man, if everybody get offended, you got to apologize. I'm going to cancel you. It's just, man, this shit just straight bitch right now, Steve. I feel like I'm in the world of Bizarro, to be fair, fam.
Yeah, it is. And so I just tell people, enjoy what you want. Watch what you want. You don't have to watch all of it. It's like a movie. When you go to a theater, you watch the movies that appeal to you, and you can leave the rest alone. So it is what it is. And unfortunately, the latest example about the malignancy of the modern Boxing Day business is this situation with Teofimo and Devin Haney. Keep this in mind. When Ray Leonard fought Tommy Hearns, they were basically 25 and 23 years old. Yeah, 25 and 23.
So, Steve, on the wrap up, what do you think Devin Haney go from here? Like, who do you think he's going to fight next?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming with that fight on March 1st, they're going to fight a guy that probably is moving up in weight, can't punch.
Yeah.
But which I understand. I think that's actually the proper thing to do. And then, Ryan Garcia comes back in April. That's when his suspension ends. I'm assuming that they will try to at least get a rematch going. And by the way, this is another thing. Okay, so you're not going to fight Teofimo Lopez because of his incendiary racial comments, right? You pointed that out, right, Coach?
Well, no, I think they turned it down because from what Bill Haney was saying, that wasn't it. He was saying he didn't like the contract offer that Bob offered them. The offer was Bob said that, and I guess for them to get their back end money to kick in, they needed to reach the 100,000 pay-per-view benchmark.
I do know that Devin made mention of the fact that Teo said some, derogatory things.
He did, yeah.
Well, so is Ryan. See?
Yeah, so you know what?
They don't even understand their own hypocrisy. I'm just telling you.
You right about that. So it's Ryan. So if you don't want to fight Tio because you feel he's made racially insensitive comments,
right? Well, does that not apply to everybody?
Why you still trying to fight Ryan Garcia?
Bingo.
Wow. All right, Steve, man. Let people know, man. How to get in contact with you for knockdown. I mean, the knockdown rule. Let everybody know.
Yeah. So tomorrow, the show's gonna come out. Me, Mario Lopez, and Tim Bradley. It got very animated, very heated. We discussed several things. So that show will be out tomorrow. Just go to YouTube, the #3 knockdown rule, and you can follow me on Twitter, Steve Kim 323, and on Instagram, Steve Orale Kim.
Man, Steve, man, hey, thank you so much, brother, man, for taking the time out. I really appreciate you, fam. Shout out to Steve Kim. Let's give Steve Kim a round of applause, man. I'll talk to you.
All right. Have a great New Year, everybody. Appreciate it, Coach.
Yes, sir. Y'all call the show, man. Phone lines open, man. Sorry about that. I had to take the phone lines down because I ain't want nobody calling while Steve was calling in there. Yeah, man. But I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't know. I don't know what's next, fam. But anyway, let's give a shout out to the super chat. Shout out to Mr. T. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What to say, family? Say, Coach, I was driving to Mr. Park. He said, did Bill Haney Bill lie on Turkey's name? I misheard right. He can't be dumb enough to risk burning that bridge. Well, he said the guy lied. He said, Turkey was supposed to come over here and fix all of that. I mean, that's what he said on video. So I mean, that's what he said. He said Turkey lied and this and that. He was supposed to come, give the guarantees and pay the fighters what they're worth. And so it does sound noble, right? It sounds noble. Yeah, man, we got to get paid what we're worth. Okay, well, who determines what you're worth?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Carla, hold on. I mean, who determines what you're worth? I mean, when you coming to me and you telling me that you want $10 million for a fight, I'm worth $10 million. Okay, so how am I going to get that money back? Man, you got to pay me what I'm worth. I mean, bro, you listen, I dictate that. I'm the one, you coming to me asking me for my money. You don't tell me what I should be paying you. I'm going to do my own research and look and see, nah, dog, right now, this shit shaking like booty meat over here. Man, you ain't the draw you think you is. Well, we know what we worth. We're going to fight against the narrative. Okay, well, go ahead and see. Good luck, my nigga. Go somewhere else and see what you can get. I ain't finna take the loss fucking with you. Let somebody else take a chance on you. You get what I'm saying? So I hope it work out. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Rod, Texas.
Rod from Texas, talk to me.
Hey, man, good back and forth between you and Steve, man. It's always good to hear y'all two go at it.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, Rod.
Yeah, man, Turkey needs to hire Kim and you, bro. Like, y'all should be like some the commissioners, like the Vince McMahons of the boxing game, man, because people need to hear what y'all are saying. And deep down, I think these guys know it. I think guys like Devin and Tio, I think they're just, it's like when you go to negotiate anything, you're always going to outprice yourself a little bit because you want to shoot high. But these guys, I mean, I hope they have that self-awareness when they go home at night. They're like, I really don't sell that much, but it's an ego thing. And they're both clowns, bro, and they're both two of the same, man. That's what's hurting the sport. And you got Tio now with Canelo's trainer. I don't think it's for a tactical reason. I think it's just so he can try to get some of that what do you call it? Some of that shine. Just being with
Canelo. Yeah. That's smart. Yeah. That's smart.
Being with Canelo. Yeah. And you saw him when he was undisputed. He brought out his belt out. He wanted to go stand next to Canelo with the belt. Man, and I recently saw a post where he was in Puerto Rico with all these guys. And Teofimo reminds me of that guy in high school that tries too hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's trying so hard to be popular. He's trying so hard to be the funny guy, the cool guy. You know what I mean? Like, you see him dancing in those videos in Puerto Rico. All the champions are having a good time, and he's like the one jumping around like a rabbit. You know what I mean? And it's like, this guy tries too hard, man. And, like, he doesn't have the backing of the Hispanics, just like Devin doesn't have, like, black people backing him.
Yeah.
And they both said racist stuff. Like, it's crazy because Bill said racist stuff, Devin said racist stuff, and Tio said racist stuff. So they're clowns, bro. And it's like, and at the end of the day, man, like I think the BOK too thing is like, okay, they lost a lot of money when they tried to do their thing, and we thought there was a one and done because they lost their ass, right? But it's like they're back at it with Devin. Like Devin's like he doesn't sell, and it's crazy that these guys like spoiled brats. And I want to just point out that it's not we can't blame the promoters anymore. This past like 5, 6, 7, 8 years, I've been more of an advocate for Top Rank, for Eddie Hearn, for the promoters, because the fighters are the shady ones. The fighters are the ungrateful ones.
Yeah.
They're the ones screwing like that. They'll take your money and run. And we saw that with Devin. Devin knows he was getting overpaid by Eddie Hearn when he got signed, along with Boo Boo, because Eddie didn't understand the Western market yet.
Yeah.
So he was overpaying these guys, and they knew it. And then what did he do later? Oh, he didn't buy me a ticket. Oh, he's this, that. I'm like, yo, like, it's just madness, bro. Like, and it's all about algorithms. That's the last point I'll make. It's about algorithms. So every time somebody announces something, Devin announced that he's coming back.
Yeah.
What does Tio do? He gets on there and gets on the thread, because it's all about the algorithm. It's all about taking shine, and it's the same way with Tank. Those that fight going on with better be or no the Fury Usyk fight. So that week, what did he do? Oh, fight's canceled. Yeah. It's all about the social media TMZ shit, like you said, man. That's all I got, man. Like, God, it's just so frustrating, man. Like, these guys American boxing has to crash and burn, so he can rebuild. That's the only way.
All right, but listen, Rod, man, salute, fam. Shout out to Rod, Texas, stand up. Yeah, the thing is, Teofimo and Devin Haney need each other. Teofimo and Devin Haney need each other. If they fight each other, that will spark enough interest. Yeah, people could be talking about you online, but that doesn't mean it's going to translate into dollars. That doesn't mean, yo, man, they talk about my son. You know, they talk about Tio. Yeah, they talk about my son, and we the hottest name in the game right now. Yeah, but you the hottest name in the game for the wrong reasons. You're not hot because people are excited that's going to break their neck to spend all this money to see you fight. You're hot for gossip stuff. You're hot for Tasha K, Say Cheese TV, TMZ, DJ Academics. You're hot for that type of stuff. That's not translating into, I'm going to spend these $80, $85 and sell out this venue to go come see. No, go see Del Tio. No, y'all need each other. Y'all need each other. But guess what? Ain't neither one of y'all big. Ain't neither one of y'all big. Literally, you're not. You get what I'm saying? Carla, hold on. Neither one. Now, Devin may be a little bit bigger than Teofimo. I may give him that look. But if it's not translating into, I'm willing to spend, I mean, you might be popping at the liquor store or something like that. But if it doesn't translate to, look, man, I'm willing to pay y'all $5 million or $6 million guarantee, because I know I'm going to get that back and throw 'em. You know what I mean? People ain't stupid. How y'all gonna be mad at Turkey Al-Sheikh or Bob Arum or whoever? Like, they don't want to put the money up. You can't go into the white man, Carl, hold on, and tell him you want a certain amount of money to fight, and then when he don't give you the money, you gonna turn around and talk bad about that same white man. Well, guess what then? Like Steve Kim say, okay, well, look, you say you got your own promotional company, right? Okay, maybe you can put your own money up, since you know you good for the money. See, that's when the rubber hits the road. They not going to take that financial risk. Do you want to know why? Because it's all cap. It's smoke and mirrors. I don't care how many YouTube channels you got on your payroll. These niggas got 5 sticks. They don't move the needle. Listen, us YouTube channels move the needle in order to keep the people engaged and entertained and to keep your fighter name out there. But will it translate into dollars? I seriously doubt it. You know what's going to translate into dollars? When the top name fighters agree to fight each other. If y'all don't agree to fight each other, then I'm just going to make money just talking about you. I ain't got no problem with that. We're going to talk about your Bentley. We're going to talk about your new purse, your perm, your dig. Carla, what's your name when you're calling from?
Man, Coach, what's happening, man? It's Casino Life Prayers, man.
Man, Casino ATL, stand up, brother.
Man, what's going on, man? Man, bro, the reality of the situation, bro, Devin Haney can't afford to take that fight, bro. He can't afford to take that fight. He couldn't even afford to take the last fight. The last fight, he couldn't afford that. That's why he in this situation now. You see what I'm saying? See, when you choose a certain marketing scheme and you choose the one that they chose, No, I'm telling you, for real. Nah, for real though. Like when you choose that route they took, you can't lose. So just be prepared to watch Devin Haney fight tomato cans for the rest of his career, brother. I mean, or cash out. It's only two options, bro. Like once he fight niggas his size, bro, every fight a 50-50 fight, bro. I really believe that shit. Cause Ryan was knocking that nigga down way too easy, and Ryan, he done hit a lot of niggas. They ain't go down like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they go down eventually, but I'm talking about round one. Ding ding, boom.
First 20
nigga
seconds.
on Bambi legs, nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga is trash, bro. Y'all like I've been saying this shit forever. The nigga trash. I can look at the nigga genetics. When you got a head that big with a neck that small, your balance off. And I ain't being funny. I just know. Like I study this shit. He ain't got it. Like he gotta fight smaller guys that can't reach him. If you can reach him and you a top level guy, bro, you probably gonna hurt him, bro. He can't afford to fight Tio. He couldn't afford to fight Ryan. He can't afford to take the rematch. He can't do none of that shit. He done got hyped up to a level past his ability. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but see, this is the Casino. This is the thing, right? I get what Bill is doing. I get what Devin Haney is trying to do. But the thing is they're saying that, hey, we're this, we're that, biggest boss in the game, A, B, C, and D. Teofimo feel like he the first one, he the greatest thing since sliced cheese. I'm the first one that was undisputed. I motivated Canelo and everybody else to become undisputed when he never was undisputed. So it seemed like you have like both guys are operating in a realm of delusion, so to speak. And I get what you're saying. Dev can't afford to fight Tio because Tio can punch. I feel like you feel. Devin Haney needs to get in the ring with a non-puncher, someone he can manhandle a little bit just to get his confidence back. But I fear if he get back in the ring, like Bill is going to have to be very careful how they match make him. Because if he take another loss, and let's say it's a clean fight, he can't use that. Well, the dude was on PEDs, that's why he beat us. He can't use that no more. So do you think the gig is kind of up? Like people, Yeah,
the gig is up, and they trying to salvage it, and trying to salvage it. You can't afford no more L's right now, bro. You can't. I mean, you couldn't even afford that one because people didn't like you anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like people didn't like you before that shit. You can't lose. That's just the way it is. It's simple. It's like you got to stay undefeated. Like you took that Mayweather route. You want to talk shit about everybody. I mean, they don't do it like Mayweather did it. I mean, of course, but they attempting it. You know what I'm saying? They attempted that route.
Mm.
You can't lose. You just can't lose. And niggas be like, oh man, boxers can't lose. Boxers can't lose because when they lose, we want to throw them away. That's not true. I'm sick of hearing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sick of hearing that shit. That is absolutely not true. It's just when it happens to a fighter that they like, that's what they want to say. But that's not true, bro. People lose all the fucking time. They be back in the ring, bro. Like most of the niggas we be watching don't be undefeated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them.
Doggone,
you know what I mean?
Doggone Joseph Parker got knocked out. I'm talking about heavyweight. He got knocked out by Joe Joyce. And what he did, he came right back in 2023 and fought 4 fights in a row. 4 fights, all the 2023. So he was 4 fights removed from his knockout loss. And then guess what he did? 2024, he beat doggone Deontay Wilder, and he beat the dude who knocked Wilder out, Zhang Zhang. So even though he got knocked out, he an older fighter, but what he did, he went on a 6-fight winning streak. He had 6 fights back to back to back to back and went on a winning streak. And now people don't forget all about he got knocked out by Joe Joyce because he kept fighting and he got a loss, and people ain't even tripping on that because of his activity.
Man, it's all about how you market yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you present yourself to the public. You know what I'm saying? And then the public will decide if we want to see you or if we want to spend our money with you. You see what I'm saying? If we are entertained, we want to see you. You see what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line. I mean, Ryan Garcia got a loss. Who else got a loss? Tio got a loss. I know we talking about how people don't watch Tio. Yeah. I know people be talking about how don't nobody really want to watch Tio, but at the end of the day, we talking about him trying to get a
No, they watch him, but they're not. He's not selling out big venues. He's not Tank. No, Tank fighting in arenas. Right. Teofimo Lopez fighting in Hulu theaters. So that's a difference. Yeah. He think he should be doing what Tank doing, but you ain't got no fan base like Tank.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about your choice of marketing puts you in certain situations. Like your choice of marketing puts you on BLK Prime. You see what I'm saying? It's just all choices, bro. Like, I'm sick of all the crybaby shit in this boxing shit, bro. These two niggas right here cry me a river, goddamn. Like, bro, these niggas just cry and complain about promotional, like, all type of shit, man. All you got to do is get in that ring, put on good performances, and shut your ass up and goddamn just fight, bro. That's it, bro. Throw them hands, bro. Niggas don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. You know what I mean? All that bullshit. I go on all the podcasts, goddamn filibustering and goddamn just bullshitting, bro. Like, all that shit is hurting this shit, bro. Like, if you just chill, fight your fight, bro, you be okay, bro. But these motherfuckers talk too much because they want to be a star, bro, but they just ain't it, bro. That's all it is, bro. You know what I mean? That's all it is, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I might feel like he's a trash fighter, but he could beat some people. You know what I'm saying? He could beat some people. Yeah. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but when you talk like that, when he got his daddy doing all that, it just puts you in a situation where you can't afford no L's. You gotta be a duck by default. You can only fight, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be a duck, bro. You gotta be. Because nigga, you can't go in there and let that shit happen again. I mean, and that's my call, man.
All right, salute. Shout out to Casino. ATL, stand up. Yeah, I'm curious. If Devin Haney fighting a BLK Prime, he's probably going to be fighting a really good soft touch. And I mean, I'm not mad at him for taking up the soft touch. I just want to know. I just want to know if they're going to keep that same energy. Because I remember when a certain black fighter fought on BLK Prime, they were talking bad about the black company BLK Prime. So, I like to point out the hypocrisy. Like these Shea Butter type revolutionaries, when a certain black fighter, we pro-black, but a certain black fighter fought over there, y'all shitted on him, defecated on him, and you defecated on the BLK Prime. Now that Dev is going to fight over there, if that's true, I'm gonna find out, because I'm gonna reach out to the owner. I'm gonna find out if that's true. I'm like, is it still? What they was calling it, is it still BBL Prime, or is it still Prime Rib, or is it still BLK Prime? But now that if Devin fight over there, it's the same group. The same group that the Haneys are affiliated with were the same ones that was tearing down the BLK Prime brand, a black company. You talking bad about the brothers. Wasn't that what y'all was doing? He said, who's the president of BLK Prime? Dez. His name is Dez. Wasn't that what y'all were doing? Oh, that different. I point out their double standards and their hypocrisies. They ain't got nothing to say. To this day. They ain't had nothing to say. So I just want to know, I want to know if they going to keep that same energy. Is they going to keep that same energy? That's what I want to know. Because if Devin Haney fighting on BLK Prime, guess what? I'm going to hammer that home. I'm telling you, I'm hammering that. I'm pulling up all the receipts on what was said when Crawford fought over there. You defecated on the black company BLK Prime. You talked bad about it. Y'all said y'all went watching. Yeah, Top Rank Toby over there. BLK, we down with the PBC. Okay, you got, so now that you're a fighter who's affiliated with Jabba the Hutt and the Butter Biscuits, when the Butter Biscuits keep that same energy if Devin Haney fighting over there? Just asking the question. True. I'm just asking the question. Hey, shout out to Broski. What's going on, fam? Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a damn dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, greetings from the mean streets of North Omaha. North Omaha, stand up. Salute, brother. He say, salute, coach in chat. Yeah, salute to you, fam. And shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, man. Hey, okay. Been a member for 28 months. What did he say, fam? He say, damn, time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, we know. We're going to rock out. We're going to rock out a little bit more. We're going to rock out a little bit more, fam. I mean, you know what I mean? Because I had some long calls on here. We're going to rock it out.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, like, bro, I point out the hypocrisies and the double standards. I'm like, fam, like, what y'all doing? See, what you should have did, we supposed to got behind all of our fighters. But the tribalism is so strong. in America in boxing, tribalism is a human nature. That tribalism has been around since the beginning of time. But as it relates to the sport of boxing, a sport that's not that big in America, I'm talking about American boxing. It's like we all destroy each other. You get what I'm saying? And you got guys, no man, y'all need to be doing this. You know, but they doing the same thing that they tell you they doing the total opposite of what they tell you should be doing. So when I point that out, then I'm the bad guy. I don't have a problem being the bad guy. I really don't. I don't have a problem being the bad guy. Somebody got to do it. You get what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it. I don't give a damn. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because these niggas is a bunch of beta males anyways. They whine, bitch, moan, complain, cry about everything. What you crying about now? Man, look what they doing to me. All right, what you whining about now? Man, we the biggest boss. Man, what you crying about now? Man, you a coon. You Uncle Tom, you a sellout. Why am I a coon, Uncle Tom, a sellout? Because you ain't pushing the agenda that I want you to push. Oh, okay, all right. So what it is, so you're trying to project. So it seemed like that you're suffering from racial, you have a racial inferiority complex. So you're trying to project your inferiority onto me, all because I don't agree with the bullshit that you're talking about, that you're spitting. No, see what we got to do. We got to come together. Okay, you want us to come together, but where was that? Where was that togetherness when you were talking about this fighter who looked just like you, who's from the same country as you, or that fighter who looked just like you, who's from the same country as you? That different. So it ain't about us sticking together. It's about people coming together who support the same fighter that you support. And then every now and then you want to put a little skin color politics in there to try to shame the person who look like you, who ain't doing the meat riding or the ball gobbling like you want them to gobble, like you want them to do for your favorite fighter. My phone lines be open. I be trying to get these niggas to call the show. They won't even call the show. Explain your position. I've been doing this, 4 years now? I ain't went nowhere. Coach ain't ran nowhere. I've been here. All I've been hearing is drop the addy, I got shooters, better not come to the fight, you a thun, you Uncle Thumb, you a sellout, man, you hating on black this, that, yada, 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 yada. I'm like, yeah, really? So when I hold the mirror up and show you an image of yourself, now it's a problem. No, I'm just saying, it is what it is. I ain't tripping, you know what I mean? I'm standing on business though. Anyway, okay, listen. See, this is where we at. Somebody sent me a video. Somebody sent me a video of Shigo. All right. Shigo. All right, okay. Let's see. This is where we at. So, I ain't got no problem with it. This what they want. Let's give them what they want. I ain't tripping. Shit, I ain't tripping at all. This where they at. Let's see. Where's she go at? Oh, here goes she go. You can't make this shit up. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. I'm playing boxing Shigo right now. It's a clip of him. He love him some tanks. So let's see. I'm gonna like the video for him. I don't follow the nigga, but it is.
We already ready to go to 40, bro. Tank Davis does it again. If you are who you say you are, a superstar. One of the faces of boxing, him and Canelo got to be it. They got to be the faces of boxing. In this video, I'll break down why I just said that. The boy Tank, long story short, he went viral again. You won't believe what he went viral for. Right now, I will show you. Tank Davis, if you don't live under a rock.
Hold on. Show y'all. All right, what did Tank go viral for? What did Tank go viral for, Shigo? What did he go viral for? Let's see. What did he go viral for? All right, let's see what he went viral for. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, all right. All right, Tank Davis went viral. Okay, let's see what it went viral for. Let's go.
And you follow some of the bloggers and sites. Tank Davis, if you don't live under a rock, and you follow some of the bloggers and sites, has now went viral for this picture. Now, mind you, this one is an AI that I did. That's actually an AI.
No, he's saying, hold on. He's saying the picture he did.
This picture is not.
He's saying the picture he did right here. He's saying the picture he did right here. This she go. He did a picture of Tank Davis and used AI to put hair on this man's head. Bro, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. This nigga in his 40s, right? And you meat goblin Tank that bitch. Bro, you got, I'm doing a picture. I did an AI of Tank with his, with long hair. Bro, like that, like, fam, this where we at right now. This is where we at right now. But I'm the bad guy. I am the bad guy for pointing out the obvious. No problem. I take it.
For the record, this little, where he got the Jada Pinkett, what's it gonna be? 'Cause the little set it off joint, that's AI. However, this one where he looked like a samurai, that is a real picture.
He said the one where he looked like a samurai. See, bro, you can't make this up. You can't make this up, fam. This what we doing. This what we doing now. We went from the braids. We went from the hold on. We went from the braids to now. He did this one right here. He looking like a samurai. You see? Yeah, she's samurai. Samurai come from China. She we here, man. You gotta get the sport, bro. You can't make this up. Am I missing something? I know I ain't got but a GED. That's true. I ain't got but a GED. You know what I mean? I know I ain't the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen drawer or the brightest light bulb in the ceiling, but I'm saying this what we doing now. Face of Boston, huh? Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
Yeah, CJ from the 504, Coach.
CJ, talk to me.
What's going on with you, man? Happy New Year, Coach.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year to you, brother.
Hey, man, this is exactly where we at in today's climate of boxing, man. Yeah, Tank got ponytails, and that's the talk of the town right now. Teofimo don't sell. I don't think he will sell. He gonna keep fighting. But the thing about Teo that I like, he fought Josh Taylor, beat him. He fought Loma first. He the one that beat Loma first. Well, the one that that was televised. I think the first loss was against that guy Salina, whatever his name was, Salido. Yeah. He lost to Salido, but the Teo win was a real good win over Loma. But yeah, man, people just don't rock with that dude, bro. I don't know if it's his character. I don't know if it might be the way he carries himself, but it might be his dad too. It might be Teo Senior. People just don't like Teo.
Yeah.
Devin fought Loma, beat him. He fought Regis Prograis, beat him. Excuse me. But I think with Devin Haney, man, he gave up a lot of his leverage, man. Whenever he dropped that 140-pound WBC belt,
yes, sir,
he gave up a lot of leverage that enabled him to get fights from people that wanted to get that belt. That was his money right there. So basically, once he dropped that 140-pound belt, it's like there's nothing there. He doesn't have a big name. He's not a Ryan Garcia where he could just fight somebody for no belt and he gets $20-30 million. Devin Haney don't have that type of star power. People don't like the kid, man. They don't like him. They don't care for him. They think he corny. His dad is doing him a disservice as well, because I've been seeing him on probably maybe about 4 different platforms now. He didn't talk bad about Bob Arum. He talked bad about Eddie Hearn. He talking bad about Turkey. Like, bro, if you talking bad about all these people who could put you in position to make some money and fight, who's left? You ain't fighting under Devin Haney promotion.
And check this out too. It's a total contradiction to what he's saying. If you're saying on the interview with Knockout that we got plenty promoters, plenty offers on the table from promoters, promotional companies all over the world, we're dying to work, we're trying to work with us right now. If that's true, why are you saying that in one breath, but in the next breath, you're talking bad about Bob Arum, you're talking bad about Turki Al-Sheikh, and you're talking bad about Eddie Hearn? How can you have plenty of promoters that's dying to work with you in one breath, but you're talking bad about some of those same promoters? There's only 5 big major promotional companies in the world. There's Matchroom, there's Queensberry, there's Top Rank, there's Golden Boy, and the PBC. Those are the 5 major ones that everyone knows globally. And then, of course, we got the one in Japan and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure they ain't got nobody in Japan. But outside of that, so how can you say, well, you know, we got a whole bunch of offers on the table? Okay, well, then when Knockout asks you, okay, well, who you gonna fight next? What offer you got to fight next outside of Teofimo Lopez? Well, see what it is, see, King, you got to understand, see, the pay-per-view, see, they gonna try to hide the pay-per-views from us. He totally deflected and went somewhere else. Now we're here and he's gonna go fight the BLK Prime. There's a lie in it somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a word for that, coach. It's called being counterproductive. I'm gonna tell you, man. Casino made some damn good points, man. When he just called,
yeah.
Casino made some real good points. Yeah, Devin. How should I put this? Devin doesn't have an appealing style, right? He doesn't knock people out. He doesn't, you know, he boxes people. He outboxes people, like you call it. So he tap, grab, right? Tap, grab. He's not going to give you the flashy knockout. He's not going to go throw uppercuts and hurt people in the ring. He's basically just a pure boxer. Yeah. He's basically Richardson Hitchens in so many words. But, yeah, people just not paying to see that, man. People, they don't care about it. People don't want to come out and see that. It's not entertaining. You're not getting people out of there. You know, like I said, Tank don't really fight tough competition, but like he said, he get people the hell out of there. At least he does that. So that's what packs the arena. It doesn't get a lot of pay-per-view traction, but it packs out an arena. Coach Francis Ngannou, first fight as a boxer, he made $10 million against Tyson Fury, and he lost. His second fight as a boxer was against Anthony Joshua. He made $20 million. Teofimo hasn't made $1 million in a fight yet with Top Rank, and the man is a 2-division champion, unified at 135. So I don't know what more these guys can do to make people, you know, get drawn to them besides fight each other. Because that's not going to happen. They're not fighting each other. They're not fighting each other.
Yeah, there's no besides. The only way to get people to draw to you, you got to fight. You got to fight the guys. That's it. It's just that where we're at right now today, and I got to let you go, CJ, and the way we are today in boxing, you know, in America. I always say American boxing because over here in America, we get kind of arrogant sometimes, man. Boxing dead. Boxing ain't dead. The hoes just scared. Boxing ain't dead. It's dead over. It might be that dead over here in America. We just like certain fighters for certain reasons. You know, other than that, that's it. You know, because if you tell me, okay, well, Tank may not be fighting the top guys we want, but at least he getting them out of there. Okay, well, there are other fighters who get them out of there, but they don't keep that same energy with those type of fighters. Tank is an anomaly. He's the guy that everyone loves. He has the hood, the streets. They like Tank. So it doesn't matter what they love him so much. He doesn't have to have a boxing criteria. It doesn't matter what Tank does. You know, people are going to follow it, love it because he is that one special guy that they love. He has a cult-like following. But another fighter outside of Tank, another black fighter outside of Tank, has to work 10 times as hard in order to do that. And Mayweather had a great deal to do with helping Tank. So, but listen, CJ, salute to you, fam. 504, salute, fam. Thank you, brother, for calling the show. Yeah, man. You know, so I mean, there's a bunch of fighters that wish in America that wish they had that Tank drawing power. But Floyd Mayweather set him up good though. Shout out to G Daddy, dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What if Sam? What you say, fam? You say salute, coach. On great show as always. I appreciate that, brother. Shout out to Tagger, shout out to Tagger, GG. Dropping that half for bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. Super sticker.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Let's hit everybody with the Huggy Bear. And shout out to Epoxy Magic. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What do you say, fam? You say Tio and Dev need acting classes to sell their bad guy act. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Epoxy. I'll call it, hold on. You know, again, they need each other, fam. They need each other. Period. All this diva stuff. I mean, Devin Haney fought some good fighters. He got some good names on his resume. Can't take that away from him. Teofimo Lopez got some good names on his resume. Can't take that away from him. But boxing is the sport of what have you done for me lately? Especially in this day and age right here. What have you done for me lately? You get what I'm saying? Let's go.
Down from the bar, there's There's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? You the last call.
Man, what's going on, Coach? Man, it's Casino Life Prayers 2-time, man. I just want to bring something to your attention, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, look. This is American boxing in a nutshell, right? Tank's new hairstyle is more popular than Devin and Teo combined.
Thanks.
And that's the call. That's the whole call. That's American boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks is really acting like that shit is, like, how does that even go viral?
That's crazy. Yeah, I saw a video. Wrong. I saw a video with Showbiz the Adult, and that's what he was saying. Like, how does this go viral?
bro, I had braids, bro. I had braids before, bro. My hair has been like that before. Like, Snoop Dogg hair was like that for years.
Yeah, they
Cat Williams.
Yeah, they permanent. Yeah, they perm their hair. Yeah, they do. They put perms in their hair. Yeah.
Cat Williams' hair is like that. Goddamn, bro, that shit is crazy. That's how lame American boxing is. Like, Tank dropped some hair. And that shit is more popping than Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, goddamn, who else? Throw some more people. Everybody, man, that's the most
Terence
popping
Crawford,
shit, period.
Canelo,
So you can put add them all up.
Take that way
hair
viral.
Is more popular than all you niggas. So y'all niggas need to figure that shit out. I can't do it for you. We can't do it for you. We've been trying to figure this shit out since I've been watching you, Coach.
Yeah.
But that's my call.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, I'm like, you saw that page? Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Man, bro, listen, bro. Yeah, man, you show. Do you listen? I say this because y'all have a lot of people who watch this show that's not from America. I'm telling you, this is where we at right now. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. You saw that? Huh? Did you see that? You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, we're in the era. Check this out. We're in the era where I'm gonna come with the receipts on this. Dudes in their 40s brag about wearing Canelo Alvarez's glow-in-the-dark draws. In their 40s. We are in the era where dudes in their 40s get Tank Davis names tattooed on their body. We are in the era where we're talking about hoop earrings and perms and purses and bro, you can't make this up. I'm too old school. I refuse to conform to that. As my brother might say, Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You know. I got a contract between me and you that says you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Blue, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Not one at all. I'm not conforming. If I gotta conform to purses, Gucci handbags, earrings, lipstick, tattoos, glow-in-the-dark draws, perms, guess what? I don't want none of it. Y'all can have that. I'm standing on business. I'm not here to hold these grown-ass niggas' hands. I came up watching Marvin and Hagler. James Lights Out Tony, Roy Jones Jr., Azuma Nelson, Julio Cesar Chavez, the Black Mamba, Roger Mayweather, Aaron Pryor, Mike Tyson, Razor Reddick, I came up watching that. You telling me I need to conform? No, man, it's a new day and time. Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. No, I'm good, dog. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to stay on my side of the street. Let's go.
And it's funny because Tank posted a carousel, so there was multiple pictures. He has a room full of chrome hearts. I mean, the strollers, chrome hearts. He's on a chrome heart beanbag, and it's just looking crazy, right? Balled out, like he balled out for this room.
This is the boxing channel. Listen, check this out. This is where we at. I'm covering a boxing channel that's covering Tank Davis's hair. I want y'all to listen to this. We are right now talking about a boxing channel that's talking about Tank Davis's hair. Yeah, man, she had ponytail. Man, she go. Hey, man, you do know that Jail Pattaya, you do know Jail Pattaya. We got Jail Pattaya fighting Wednesday night. He fight Wednesday morning in Australia. You do know that. You do know that, right? Yeah, I know. He went by the cruiserweight shit. Yeah, but she went now. What we got to do now? He talking about Tank hair. Do you know that Tank hair went viral? It went viral, dog. Casino just summed it up. Tank Davis's hair, he dropped a picture of his hair permed out, and that's more popping than Devin Haney, Bill Haney, Teofimo Lopez, all wrapped up into one. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. This is boxing. Niggas in their 40s, dog. These are not young guys. This nigga in his 40s. The other nigga who wear Canelo draws on She-Block and a Tank name tattooed on his hand, he in his 40s. These are old, crusty niggas. Bruh, these are old, crusty. Hey, shout out to Retro. What to say, Blood? Blood, what my main man, Blood? Shit, what Blood at? What to say, Blood? He said West Coast, Midwest, and South has plenty of brothers with that hairstyle. This is crazy. This is news. Hey, no, but see what it is. But the reason why it's news because the popularity of Tank Davis, and then Tank Davis is a boxer. The people, you don't see fighters with this. That's what it is, Blood. But blood, come on, Blood. You're a boxing historian. Blood, this where we at now, dog. You probably I had Steve Kim on earlier. Blood, this where we at now. Retro boxing and documentary. Y'all go check my brother out. He got great work. Gave me, listen. Blood, this where we at now. This where we at now. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody think about no Sugar Ray, no Hagler, none of them there. What we gonna listen? Blood, what you got to do now, in order to get cracking, what you got to do now, we got the perm going on. Listen, this is where we at in American boxing. This is the perm, purse, earrings, draws, tattoo, Diddy party era. True. This is where we at right now. Mika said, she said Miss Green had long hair. Miss Green had a Jerry curl. Jerry curl was the style back then. Miss Green had a Jerry curl. Yeah, but I get what you're saying though. But what I'm saying is, this is where we at now. This is where we at now. I've been telling y'all, my nigga, I do this shit every day. I've been studying this shit. I've been telling y'all, dog, this is where we headed at. Everything I've been telling y'all for the past couple of years is coming to fruition. Niggas ain't going viral for boxing over here. They going viral for everything other than boxing. Perms, lipstick, male purses, that they call them merce. Shoes. Did you see his girlfriend? You saw his girlfriend, right? Boy, I'm trying to tell you, oh Lord have mercy. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. This where we at, dog. This where we at. There's a fight going down there's a fight going down Wednesday. Cruiserweight fight. Jail Pattaya fight. We're going to talk about that in the part of tomorrow. This where it's at now, though. This where it's at. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Bruh, fam. The excitement on this nigga face. Like, this nigga is excited. Nigga, you too old to be acting like this. Bruh, like, reporting.
His hair, which we'll get into, and that seems to be the talk of the town. So, yes, this samurai picture, the last samurai looking, that's why Tank went viral. Listen, Tank is one of the faces of boxing. Look at how many people, I made this collage for you. Look at how many of the blogs are posting. This at my
bro, hold on. Check this out. I gotta show y'all this. Listen, bro. I'm like, I I don't know what to say, fam. I'm at a loss of words. It's like, I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, and I'm going to just wake up. This is the collage he's talking about. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, and I'm going to just wake up. I know I caught my old lady. I know I caught my old lady cheating on me. Third lady Tyrone was in there. But maybe I was just dreaming. Maybe it was just like Christopher Williams. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Maybe I was just dreaming. It can't be it. This where we at. This where we at right now. Hold on. Wait. Go right here. This where we at right now. This is it. This is what he's saying. Hold on.
This has nothing to do with boxing per se. This is not him trash talking or mentioning another fighter. This is not him on the speed bag. This is not him shadow boxing. This is not him jump roping, talking about Lamont Road. It's literally him sitting in a beanbag chair, and everybody's literally posting the same thing. And this is why I made this. Tank goes viral over a hairstyle picture. It's literally legit what happened. And all these are just random different.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw the commandments away. Throw away I got my boxing criteria right here. My boxing criteria is 1 through 5. You know, level of competition you fought. How many top 10 fighters have you fought? Did you dominate the weight division if you stayed there for a while? How many career-defining fights have you had? And did you fight the best in the division? I'm gonna just go ahead and throw this away, dog. I got the commandments. I ain't read them in a little bit. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that away too, dog. It don't mean nothing. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. This where we at, dog. Yeah, this where we at. This where we at. You get what I'm saying? You know, that different. Yeah, I know. Let's give a shout out to all of the sponsors of the show today. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to Epoxy Magic. Hey, okay. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Tagger the GG. Hey, okay. Epoxy Magic, Tagger the GG. Shout out to G Daddy. Hey, okay. Dr. Paul Evans for being a member for 28 months. Hey. Okay. Shout out to Broski. Broski, what's going on, fam? Hey, okay. Shout out to Mr. T. I pity the fool. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Salute, brother. Hey, okay. Shout out to Flex BK. Shout out to Flex BK. Salute. Hey, okay. And shout out to Mr. Corey Robinson. Hey, okay. Let's give our sponsors today a round of applause and hit it with the Huggy Bear. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, fam. That's it. That's it in the nutshell. That's where we at. Let's give a shout out to the callers. Shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mr. Bernard Hackett, man. Jaleel Hackett, father, man. Thank you for calling the show, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, okay. I'm gonna repost these interviews today. Shout out to my brother Steve Kim. Hey, okay. They don't like Steve Kim. Anybody who they don't like, when I say they, I mean the popular opinion on social media, I like. Whoever they like, I don't like. I'm a very simple man. Hey, okay. Shout out to Rob from Texas. Hey, okay. Shout out to Casino Light Prayers 2 times. Hey, okay. CJ from the 504. Hey, okay. Let's get the callers a round of applause. Listen, man, and guess what, man? Oh, yeah, another thing, before we go, I got to say this here, man. Shout out to the Face of Boxing. Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good. Yeah, this where we at, fam. This where we at. I just want to throw that out there. This where we at. We got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
Hey, man, we did this for the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Shout out to Booger Ray Leonard.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
And shout out to Floyd Mayweather, man. He got some money. He got some business advice for you guys.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
I agree. Got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, I got my own liquid. If that means cash for those, I break it down in layman's terms. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM.
Okay.
OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit right.
Talk to us about that.
Very important.
Hey, yeah, man. I just want to throw that out there, man. Floyd giving y'all some good game,
You think you can do this to me?
You get what I'm saying? Shoe program, nigga. Shoe program.
Shoe program, nigga.
I just want to throw that out there.
Well, if it ain't Shuffle Along Mac and his old time dog.
Biggie Smalls. Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Biggie Smalls. Your mama still working them $10 houses. You get what I'm saying?
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Hey, yeah, bro. Listen, man. Listen, I'm just getting it to y'all raw, man. That like this where we at, fam. This is exactly where we at right now in America. And guess what? I'm loving it.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Shout out to the Charlo brothers.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
They say, Coach, how do you feel about American boxing today? I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you?
It is what it is, man. You ain't gotta like it, but you better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
I miss the days when fighters was real men. We pulled up, we wanted to smoke. Those days are over.
Hey, woman. Listen here. Since your old man ain't got no heart, maybe you'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man, don't you? I tell you what, bring your pretty little self over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
Yeah. I ain't with it, dog. I ain't with it. I can't do it. Hey, what it say? Warlock Box say, Coach, what happened to Tim Bradley Jr.? He went MIA since that petition on X. Nah, Tim Bradley's still shooting videos. He been around. He been shooting videos on this channel, fam. You gotta subscribe to him. Tim Bradley got his own YouTube channel. You gotta subscribe to him.
Who's badder than the Shogun?
Bruce Leroy, that too.
Bruce Leroy. Bruce Leroy.
Nigga eating popcorn with chopsticks. Y'all probably ain't see that though. Man, listen, Bruce Leroy was eating popcorn with chopsticks. You can't make this up.
Don't ever come by here. Okay?
You get what I'm saying? We finna pull up. That's what we finna do.
The fuck? Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz?
He must don't know. He can't know.
Huh?
He can't know.
He must don't know. He can't know.
Nigga, I'm talking face on the brochure.
Boy.
Lights out. Hear me? Clap on, clap off.
Okay.
You got me fucked up, cuz.
Okay. I'm talking face on the brochure. Okay, boy. Okay. Alabama ain't gonna pull up. Alabama ain't gonna pull up. Hey, they been telling Blood Boston been on YouTube about 15 years, say something low, maybe longer than that. They been telling Blood Boston they ain't gonna pull up, and they ain't pulled up yet. You know what I mean? True. Okay.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books. My office hours are from 9 to 5. Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? We know when you're pulling up, man, you gotta pull up right.
Hey, who was you, pimp? Hey, what the fuck?
What the
Get your
fuck?
motherfucker. Hey, that nigga squeezing me.
Hey,
Get
player.
this freak ass nigga up
You
on
ain't
me,
hear my
bro.
nigga say
What
back the fuck up, dude?
He said, Coach, play, I did it for the hood. I already played it. I did it for the hood. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Casino Like Prez. Shout out to Dr. Mario. Retro Boss and the Documentaries. Shout out to Skinny Black. Shout out to G Funky. Summer in November. Shout out to Tagger the Gigi. Shout out to I gotta give a shout out to everybody who gave a cash super chat, so I gotta do that. They first. Shout out to Curtis Robinson. Shout out to Flex BK. Jimmy Vasquez. Shout out to Mr. T. Shout out to Braska. Shout out to Dr. Paul. Shout out to G Daddy. Shout out to Epoxy Magic. Shout out to Jorge Venancio. Shout out to Texas 16 South. Shout out to Mika. And I mean, that's pretty much where we at now. You know, it is what it is. That's where we at. Shout out to my main man, Justin Watson. Shout out to Corey Bradley. Shout out to Mountain Rivera. Some Rondo. EMS. Shout out to Casino Light Prayers. Shout out to Warlock Boxing. Black Sheep Podcast. Shout out to The Natural. Shout out to John. Unlace Shoes. Schoolo X-Men. We rolled out today, man. No Diddy. I gotta say no Diddy now. Nigga Diddy, you heard what he said? Nigga said we rolled out. You know, what do you mean by that? No Diddy. I was just saying we did 3.5 hours a day. Shout out to Tegna. Miss Black Panther. Summer in November. Shout out to the Goddess. The Duchess of Wisdom. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to Wookie Woo. Shout out to Round One. Superman. Rude Exposure. Kenny Drake. Shout out to who else I may have forgot, man. If I forgot you, man, I'll come back. If I forgot you, I'll come back and hit you up on the rebound. You get what I'm saying? You dig, as Bill Haney would say, you dig. You know, you feel me? It is what it is, man. Shout out to the Tenderonis and PYTs and the Honey Dips, man. And embrace where we at in Boston right now, man. This where it's at. Well, you know, we got Gregory Hackett and Brian Norman. I'm gonna have them on the show. We're gonna have them on the show. That's gonna be a good show. They're supposed to be fighting each other February the 15th in Atlanta in the ATL. You know what I mean? I gotta come there to see that right there. That'd be my first time meeting both of those brothers. Yeah, man, I'll be there, man. Check that fight out, man, on BOK Prime. You know, so BOK Prime, they got some big fights going down. They got Greg Hackett, and doggone they got Greg Hackett and doggone B. Norman Sr. and they got Devin Haney fighting a to be announced fighter. You get what I'm saying? So I tell you what, you know, I'll come out of retirement. Let Bill know if he can't get no fighters, If he can't get no fighter shit, he probably won't going to fight me. If he looking for the payday, if he looking for a payday, he about let's go. Tell Deb, I'll come out of retirement. And fight him. You get what I'm saying? BLK Prime, I get in contact with Dez and talk to him. Hey, look here, man. Let him know, man, I want all the smoke. You get what I'm saying? To make it fair, though, it got to be 2 against 1. Because I can't whoop Deb by myself. I want to bring my rabbit Hippity. Me and Hippity versus Deb. You get what I'm saying? May the best man win. Me and Hippity versus Deb. We going to jump the nigga now. The nigga going to get jumped. I'll tell you that right now. It's either going to be me and Hippity. Hippity be throwing hands. If anybody got any doubts, that my rabbit can't throw no hands, my rabbit Hippity, anybody got any doubts, you might want to look at this video. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I'm finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want a hold of smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got you backing up, nigga. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. We show pay-per-view worthy fights for free. We show pay-per-view worthy fights for free. We throwing paws. Now you saw it when Hippity in action now. He throwing punches 25 miles per second. He's throwing 25 punches a second now. I don't know if he's ready for that. Well, I can't whoop him by myself. But me and Hippity together, I'm telling you, boy, we gonna give him the business. And guess what? We might do some numbers. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Casino. Shout out to Justin. Rude Exposure. Shout out to Mika, Texas 16 South. Miss Black Panther, Dr. Mario, Dr. Paul Evans. Shout out to Dr. Tony DMV, Casino, Summit November, The Natural, Rock Bottom, Superman, EMS, G Funky, and TR in the building, and Schoolo X-Man. Anyone else I may have forgotten, man. If I forgot you, I do apologize. You know my motto. Don't beat me there. Peace. See you guys tomorrow.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.